Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. This is the second annual Cute Off. I know. Run for the hills. Danger is ensuing. Look at what's on the screen. It's cute marshmallows. What will they think of
Marshmallows.
next? I know. It's dangerous. You have to watch out for these people. Other things can be considered cute too, like Disney characters. I don't know. It's got a duck on it.
Most
Okay.
baby ones, yeah.
Yeah. And then Detective Pikachu, Baby Lion King, and Baby Yoda. Money in the bank. Yeah, see, it's a conspiracy. That's what it is, right?
It truly is.
But this right here is the epitome of it. Baby dwarf gray rabbits eating Doritos.
Oh no! Oh, that's so cute.
Yes, this is.
I mean, any kind
this
of
should
bunny
be
is pretty
illegal.
cute.
That's true. I think it's a hamster, but I'm going with rabbit.
Sounds good.
Yes. Eating the
Gonna
Doritos.
get you,
Rabbit
rabbit.
feels about that.
Exactly. But anyway, welcome. Nice to have you guys here. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun with the cuteness. Luckily, Amy's going to be an hour and 90 minutes
Is that her
late.
handicap?
So they have, there's her handicap. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Where's the other half of the team?
She's over here.
Hi, I'm in the
Hello, other half. Hi.
Hi, everyone. Oh, it's so great to hear you guys. I'm glad we get to speak it. Sort of even if it's in motion, it's sort of like it's kind of exciting. Like it's a cute art car chase.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's a big car chase.
They've been kidnapped for something by somebody. Who's your kidnapper?
That remain anonymous.
Anonymous. All righty. We know what those people get up to.
Their boyfriend.
They share one of those, huh? All righty.
Yeah.
We're on our way back from a convention. He's driving the car so we can drive.
Oh,
He's driving the car so we can draw for you guys.
He is a very energetic fellow. That sounds tiring to me. I feel bad for all those Muslim dudes that got to have harems. I mean, Jesus. I do. Yeah, that would suck, man. Anyway.
You don't have a harem, you're not cool.
Fair. But Amron has changed his icon again. This one.
Really?
Yeah, he's brown now. He's
very brown.
He's competing with Rosa.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
He's actually the darker shade of both Amy and Rosa. Amazing.
He is. Yes, he is. We're going to see what the Australians equate as cute. I have a feeling it's going to involve koalas.
I'm disappointed in you, Chester.
Why?
I'm disappointed. Because remember, I won the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I'm the undefeated champion.
You are. So you are the.
I was going to retire undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, I'll come in today.
So you're the reigning champion.
Well,
He has to defend the title.
He does. He does. It is the second annual, after all.
Yep.
But of course, cuteness is an interesting challenge, particularly for certain old men who manscape. But it'll be all right. Nevertheless, of course, I guess anything qualifies as cute these days. I was going through trying to pick some images of what I should put up, and I saw this little girl I didn't want to put it up because it'd be mean, but a little, Indian girl, and Mama put her picture up because, it's my cute little baby. I get it. She ain't cute. Damn.
I'm sure she's the mother.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I get it. It's my cute little baby. I get it. But whoa, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure your baby was much cuter. Everybody should have to think their babies are the cutest in the world.
Let's see. My daughter, after a couple of months, I would say was cute. Initially, maybe not. My son was
kind of hard.
Yeah, but that boy, he's just dangerous though. Yeah. No, I remember when he was a little boy. He'd walk, walking around this because we kind of live in a family area, right? He's walking around, and there's literally a train of girls walking behind him. Sessa, Sessa, And he's like,
That's
"Oh."
what does that mean?
Jesus. So I'd say the boy was cute from birth, but my daughter was more normal. But most babies are somewhat cute, but there are some absolute devastatingly ugly children.
The Halloween masks.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Rosa knows what I'm talking about.
That is not true. I have never seen a baby I thought was ugly. I'm just that way. I think all children are beautiful, but that's
I know what you're talking about.
That's such a woman thing.
Yeah, I know.
When like the gender reveal is Chernobyl.
Mhm.
Babies are so cute. It's like, no, they're not. They all look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do.
Gender
They're like
reveal.
rotting potatoes.
That's true.
Oh, it was so hard one time. I teach like an adult class on Wednesdays. It's like kind of this. I'm the city's English teacher, right? And it's got a bunch of adults. And this lady had been trying to have a baby for a long time because she waited too long, and then she finally got married and started putting a baby out, and they had to go get a doctor involved. Nevertheless, a baby came, which everyone was happy for her. So me too. I was happy for her because she was so elated. She brought the baby in to show everybody at the class. The head literally it was polygonal.
Oh, poor thing. She needed a little more time. Yeah,
That's the birth. That's when you get stuck in the.
absolutely.
Strange. It'll make it look strange at first. It takes like 3 weeks for it to go away. You just close your eyes and go,
Rosa, sometimes it doesn't go away.
then you have hair. That's what hair is
fair.
for.
That's what hair's for. Nevertheless, we're going to get these guys started. This, of course, is the second annual Cute Off. Very happy to have you guys here. Hopefully, you will go over and hit that like and share. Let everybody know we're on because, we want to have as many people as possible to share with us. Although I know it's weird because the amount of people watching, it varies from week to week. But if you go back and watch the overall views, it's like 150.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So
that's pretty good.
a lot of people seem to watch it after the fact, which cool, I guess.
absolutely.
Yeah. So it is pretty consistency over the years, so that's good. But nevertheless, go ahead and hit the like and share just in case. And also keep in mind we are doing a draw along today. We do it every week, of course. We appreciate it. But this week is special because it's Cuteness.
There you go.
It's the second annual Cute Off.
It is.
Yeah, so cute.
Sounds dirty.
Be there, be there, be there.
Sunday.
Can someone explain to me? I do have a question before I let Jeff get you going here. It's an important question. What is everyone talking about Macaulay Culkin's brother and his penises and strawberries? Please explain.
I have no idea.
What?
Yeah, I really don't want to know, honestly.
Oh,
Watching
not
Succession,
related to
he's
the
in it.
Succession?
That's not a
He's
question
kind
I
of
was.
a weirdo in it.
You got to turn
Yeah.
up. You got to turn up, Johan. I don't know, but I've
Oh,
seen Twitter
sorry.
all about it. It's like a blurred bowl of strawberries with a penis in it.
Twitter's not a great thing.
I wouldn't look at that.
Yeah, probably shouldn't. You're right. You're right.
Hello.
So I will.
Hello?
Johan, you need to turn up, dude.
Sorry. Is it clear? Hello?
I can hear
Yes.
you. You're just very soft.
Just screamed.
You're a
Just
very
scream into
soft.
the mic.
You're a very soft-spoken fellow, Johan.
He is.
Just
No,
tell him,
no,
Johan,
no,
turn up for what?
Yo.
Wait. Maybe I had technical difficulties here.
No, I can hear you
No,
now.
I can hear you now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh, maybe
Hojo
it's
says,
the
"Hail,
position."
Chester." Well, hail, Hojo. Sheldon says, "Chester, where do you get your news?" I don't really know. The universe just siphons it to me. Jeff, kick
Did you
him
see
off.
an AI image? That's also a possibility.
What was that again?
You're
An
supposed
AI
to
image.
an AI.
Do I
image.
see an AI image?
No, you're supposed
No,
to
I'm talking
start
about-
them.
I'm supposed to start the AI image.
No.
What are you guys
Yes,
talking about?
Yeah. No.
Of Macaulay,
I was
Macaulay Culkin's
joking.
brother with strawberries.
No, there's a TV.
Oh,
There's a
that,
new
no.
TV show called Swarm, and there's a scene in there where he has the brother has a bowl of strawberries, and he puts his dick in it and goes over to a girl. Would you like a strawberry?
That's
Yeah.
freaking gross.
But he doesn't really
don't
have the
want-
largest penis. He's quite brave, really. Because it's
Stunning and brave.
Yeah, stunning and bright. Yeah. But Jeff, go ahead and get him started, dude.
Yay!
All right. Start your pens up. Whatever.
Start the engines.
You know, I had a video where we counted this stuff down. Where did that go?
Engines?
Huh?
Yeah.
I had a video. Whatever. Okay. In 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Go, go, go!
Did you just create a word? Did you say pensions? How exciting!
It's pensions.
Everybody get the cute on.
Yeah. You know, actually, I have to give Jeff credit. That was pretty good echo. That was pretty good echo. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Especially how the
Thank you,
one
Chester.
the one bled into the kazoo. That was great.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I was the one who taught Michael Jackson that on Beat It.
Oh.
Cool.
There you go.
Don't
Beat it.
That makes sense.
Yes. No, I prefer Weird Al Yankovic's version.
Oh yeah, that was
The original version.
Yeah,
Ew.
eat it. It's much better. Just eat it. Yeah. Weird Al's so awesome. Have anybody seen Daniel Radcliffe's take on?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was it?
That movie was so funny, man. Oh my gosh.
You know, the kids, the Harry Potter kids, have not turned out very well. I mean, Ron's an absolute drug addict. Emma has given up on the universe. And Daniel keeps banging at the door, man, but he just can't break through. Yeah.
Well, he did make that Weird Al movie. He did make that.
Yeah, no, and that's cool.
He's in a movie with Sandra Bullock. Like he's out there.
Yeah, but he's just not breaking through. You know, I kind of want him to. I feel I'm kind of rooting for him.
He's pandering enough too.
There you go.
No, the reality is, none of them need to work again.
No, that's true. That is true.
I know they probably still get royalties from all the Harry Potter stuff every time it plays every weekend on TV.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's true. But you know what I mean. He clearly wants to be an actor. So
yes,
you know.
He did. Daniel Radcliffe did the First Woman in Black, and that wasn't a bad movie. But you know, everything else up to that is bad.
I mean, he's not bad. Of the three, he's probably the best actor. But he just can't find. Nothing's hitting for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of indie movies.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Like
really
nothing is like AAA. So
yeah,
which might
Or
be a
maybe
good
he
thing.
should stick. Maybe he should stick to one director, an author director like Leo
dude,
did.
that's a good idea, Johan.
Scorsese.
Some of them do that, and they find a lot of success. Yeah, that's a good point.
They have to be invited back, right?
That's fair.
With Cronenberg, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Cronenberg. Deep cut.
What a reference.
Johan Alexander, talent agent.
Mm-hmm. Well,
talent agent of the stars.
You know what I did last night? Since we're doing a cute off, and this should be all about cuteness, thus the Harry Potter kids. I showed my son he had never seen it before. I showed him for the first time Alien and Aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
How has he never seen it before? That's just kind of.
Well, when he was really young, I'm not going to show him that film because
I watched it when I was like 7 years old.
Look how you turned out.
It's kind of I turned out fine.
That's kind of a failure as a father for you, Chester.
No, well, I've showed him a lot of stuff. I've tried to curate his classical movie experience. But we hadn't seen that. We were sitting there saying, let's watch a movie. Which should we watch? And I kind of went through what classic stuff he hadn't seen yet. I mean, I showed him Buckaroo Banzai. So, you know. Yeah.
No idea what that is.
Yes. But at first I was thinking RoboCop because he'd never seen the original RoboCop.
Oh, RoboCop is so
good. He's not had the right childhood if he's not seen all these movies.
He grew up on the first RoboCop.
So good.
There's only so many movies. Our time to watch that. But anyway, we watched them for the last time, and boy, do those things hold up, dude. I mean, Alien came in '79. I saw it once in my life. This is the second time I watched it. And damn, does it. Oh, it's so beautifully clean. I couldn't get over the set design. That was my whole thing. It was like, oh my God, dude, the work, the love put into that movie, dude. Not claps. right? It still holds up after all this time. Amazing. And of course, he loved it. And you forget how great an actress Sigourney Weaver was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, damn, dude, she delivers in that movie, man.
Especially because she had to solo like the rest of the film for like the last the third act.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her and AI.
It's her and Jonesy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor damn cat. It's getting tossed around, dropped, thrown.
I know they tossed that cat around like crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure there was no cat actually in the box, but the perception. But no, she really did a good job, and it really brought to light in my head why because we get a lot more female heroes now than we used to, because that's all we get now, right? But they all fail, and you know why? And that movie will tell you why, because she's actually brave.
Yes.
She's terrified, but she does she's a person who reacts, right? And that character. And she's very clever and smart. I mean, that's how you do a hero. I don't care what gender they are. Right?
Well, see that's been the huge problem with films nowadays anyway, or like at least inserting a quote unquote strong female character is they think strong and female is, well, they don't have emotions and they don't react to these things and they can't get scared. They have to be tough. It's like, well, no, give them genuine emotions, make them terrified, traumatize them a little bit, and like make them go through a spectrum and grow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can have feelings and still be a strong person.
That's right.
Kind of, yeah.
Think of Rocky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He went through a lot.
He was
grew
scared.
from that.
He was beaten up, roughed up. Yeah, no.
He in quotes fails at the end. But he wins. He wins in his defeat. He wins. He
moral victory is the word. Yes.
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 Well, the thing is that women and men deal with stress in different ways, and the problem is that a lot of the writers treat women like men when it comes to dealing with stress and anxiety, and that's where they always fail.
How dare you?
Yes.
I feel like I'm being blamed again.
You are.
What?
If it's to deflect blame from me, yes.
Oh, fair enough. But nevertheless, if you haven't seen that movie in a while, well, like I said, for me, I haven't seen them since the 80s. Damn, they hold up so well, Eric. When's the last time you saw it?
Which one?
The original.
Alien.
This week, earlier.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. The Aliens is great, too. I mean, it really is a great, fun movie. Very different tone, but it's great fun. But the first one is just a masterpiece, man. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
And none of it works without Sigourney Weaver, though. She's so...
I'm only upset that I could never experience Alien like in the theater for the first time. What an experience that must have been.
Dude, it was awesome.
I saw it at the drive-in. Yeah.
Oh, it was so great.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the theater till late. I don't think I've ever seen that in the cinema. But because I live near the Bama. I know. It was in Alabama. It's called the Bama drive-in. And I had one. You remember, Rosa, because we're old. You remember those little portable red radios? You remember the little ones?
It was like hanging right on that stick thing.
Well, it's got had a little plastic loop that you could hold it by. You remember?
Yeah, you'd have it and you just...
Well, I had one of those, and I would, me and my friends would climb a tree, and we'd sit on the wall at the back of the drive-in, because we were kids, and we'd turn the radio to the channel, and we'd watch the movies. I saw Kiss My Grits when I was 10.
What is
That's
that?
great.
No, it's probably not. That scarred me. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I have not seen Kiss My Grits.
It's pretty vulgar.
Did you watch Birth of a Nation?
Of meatballs and porkies and stuff like that.
Okay, here's a
Porkies. Yeah, I remember that movie.
I've never seen Porky. I have never seen Porky's. Never went.
It's a really bad movie.
It is.
It's really bad, but it's funny when you're a kid. I remember watching that.
It has no plot and it has no like relevance to anything. It's just a thing that happens and then
it's just funny.
It has a plot. The plot is titties.
Yeah,
That's the plot.
as I call them, the age of the boner flick.
Yeah, it's just a boner flick. Yeah. Edwin says, "Aloha." Are they remaking Roadhouse? They are. And the last Starfighters holds up great. Yeah, I saw that somewhat recently too. Once again, showing to my kid. That's a great fun movie, dude. I was a movie thief, Alpha Proto. I did. Yes, I saw many movies sitting on that. And you know what? We never got yelled at. We never got chased off.
Just kind of knew. Oh well, they're kids. It's fine, I guess.
Well, you're definitely going to have to show them RoboCop next because RoboCop is a masterpiece.
Okay. Yeah, no, it is, especially the uncut version. Yeah, it's really good.
The first time I saw on a theater RoboCop.
Oh, really?
I was 6. Yeah, I was 6.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
I was really.
I saw it at the
drive-in. You not watch these kind of movies when you're young. Is that the American way? You don't watch horror movies and
we are
adult movies.
You are Church of England. Let me chuckle.
I don't really understand what that means.
That's the problem.
I mean, not being religious in any way.
As the Protestant chuckle. That's great.
I actually watched RoboCop just as recently as yesterday. I watched it yesterday, and then I watched the remake that they made in 2014.
Oh God, don't watch that. That's a mistake.
No, I did. I just because I had never seen it, I was just like, oh, I wonder what that's like. And man,
they missed the point.
What? Yeah, they totally missed the point. They totally missed the point.
Yeah, that's a satire.
That's all the director, though.
Okay,
the director was able to pull it off. Verhoeven,
but
whatever his name was.
It's a satire. It's the same guy that did Starship Troopers, same guy that did Dune, right?
It's Dune is different.
Is it?
He did what's this? Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall. Yeah, that's the guy. Total Recall, Starship Trooper.
Instinct.
RoboCop. It's all satire, political satire.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's be real here. Then, if I have never seen Army of Darkness,
I didn't know the rest of it, but you should have seen it.
Get out.
Yeah,
get out.
Out.
I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
Because I was busy with children and didn't have time, and you can't.
There's no excuse.
Not groovy.
Not groovy. You can watch it now, of course. It's to be honest, of the trilogy, the second one is by far the best.
Really?
But the third one's got some good fun in it, though. Yeah.
Well, because the second one is basically a goofy remake of the first one, right?
It is, but it's freaking epic. It is epic. It goes on the list, Andrew.
And all that bit makes me laugh every time I see it. Crazy. You know when he breaks down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Bruce is awesome. He's kind of got that Hobbit power in that movie. Incorruptible.
Mm.
I want to, and I'm like, I try not to watch things that are truly iconic if I haven't seen them before when I'm writing, because I don't want to incorporate it too much. I don't want somebody to go, ooh, that was derivative. And so I'm really careful about taking on really epic things when I'm trying to write a different world. Okay, so vote right now. Should I Darkness like this week? Should I stream it?
Yeah, no, you should. Yeah, no, it's great
Why
fun.
not?
Yeah, it's great fun. Yeah, absolutely. I think I need to have an intervention here, Andrew. I feel like I need an intervention. Okay, I'm going through the art here. Andrew is doing a sexy furry girl, maybe.
That's not what I'm doing.
Sexy elf girl. She's naked. She's naked.
Well, she is now. I got to draw the anatomy first.
Yes. Armoron is. I don't even want to know. Okay. Rabbit.
Yeah.
Hellraiser baby.
It's funny.
Yeah, I guess it's funny. Alan is doing blackface. straight up S&M blackface.
That's adorable.
Okay, this show. Draw along, everybody.
Right.
Johan, on the other hand, he's doing me. Oh God.
Well, I mean, that was the other option. We did discuss that.
That's true.
Yeah, the annual Chester off.
The annual Chester off. Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all. Yeah, that sounds.
That's
dirty.
adorable.
Yeah, dirty. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing to this little Japanese child that is watching me bound about.
Yeah, maybe it's just a metaphor between you and
No,
your wife.
Metaphors. I don't know that any of you are qualified to make metaphors.
I don't know. Maybe
There's a license for that?
Yes.
I'm so cool, Chester. I make meta fives. That's right.
Ooh, leveled up. Level 9,999. That's probably not correct. What's the Dragon Ball quote? God damn it.
No, it's over
3,000.
It's over 3,000.
Well, 9,000 is over 3,000, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then I feel like we're going to get into a midichlorian conversation.
Well,
Well, we
don't talk about midichlorians.
We don't talk about midichlorians. That has been quantified. Thank you. When the prequel trilogy has lots of little problems, to be sure, but of all the problems they had, the absolute outrage to the midichlorians I thought was funny. I was like,
hey, we call them M counts now, Chester.
Oh, do you? Okay, I haven't kept up. But if someone explains to me what the outrage about the midichlorians were, because people got upset about that.
Because it's not magic.
Go ahead.
They turn magic into science, and that's dumb.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's literally it. They turn magic into science, and that's dumb.
They kill the mysticism.
Yes.
I see. Alrighty. Yeah, it was boring trilogy anyway. It's boring. You don't need it.
Very boring.
It's very boring.
The,
there were a
the
couple of good
lightsaber
actors,
duel
but
is still the best, I think.
what do you
The
think?
first one. The lightsaber duel is still the best.
Oh, there's
from
some
the
great
old
special
trilogy.
effects in it. Oh yeah, the special effects are beautiful.
I like Darth Maul and Duel of the Fates, man. It's a jam. I love that.
Oh yeah,
that song.
Williams, and I've made this argument since the beginning. If you don't have Williams' score, you don't have a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Star Wars talking
I don't
about
think
Star
Star
Wars.
That's awesome. Now Amy's in here. Boy, she's just coming at me with a scratchy.
Well, she's far behind. Gotta.
Trying to make up last time here.
It's true.
But at least you got it streaming. It's on the computer, and we're home, and it's running, and Lissa's got her stuff going, and it looks like everything's okay now. So,
Well, honey's cheating. Good job, honey.
yes, of course.
Thank you. Only the best cheating for Chester.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
That's our
yeah, honey. You don't give them fire like that. Yeah, you're feeding the lion, dear.
Or the bear.
Or the bear. I didn't want to be too much on the nose, Andrew. Whew. Okay.
I did for you.
Yeah, thank you.
There you
go. But anyway, my point being, watching the Alien and Aliens back to back with which I don't think you should not. I think you always should watch them back to back. Actually.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, they're perfect that way. But it was
Stop
great.
right there. Don't go to 3.
Don't go to 3.
The director's cut of 3 is a really good movie. I don't get why people
it is
don't
a
like
solid movie, but if you're a fan of Alien, it's not. You know.
It's not satisfying, that's for sure.
No. And the thing
I thought it
was,
fantastic. The fourth one's shit, but the third one's great.
Well, the funny thing was, my son and my wife are more animated than me, right? I'm actually quite quiet when I watch movies. But he was like, Sigourney has to go back and get Newt, the girl, right? She's going to go get her,
Yeah.
right?
Or
The
die.
mama's instinct coming in, right?
Mhm.
And because she's a mama bear, is what she is, right? And he kept saying, "No, don't go back to her. She's infected." He kept saying over and over, and he kept wondering what was going to now that they're, because at the end they end in the sleep scene as they did in the first one, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, what happens to Newt in the next one?" and stuff. My wife just wife and I just looked at each other, and didn't say anything.
Just go and read the comics then, if you want to carry it on, because there's some
Right.
good books and some
There
good
are.
comics.
There are.
Oh yeah.
That was
And
the why a lot of people hated the third one is because they killed all those characters.
they did. They
I,
killed
they
them.
get to it. I get where they were good. I don't even know if they got them in. I don't actually know the story about it. But I'd say I feel it was a really good movie. The director's cut anyway, not the original cut.
Yeah.
Because the dog burster was a bit dumb, but when it was actually one of them big cow things, it made a lot more sense. Even that made a big. I don't know why they went the way they went with the theatrical version.
Yeah, I agree that people really trashed the third one, but it's like, you can't, when you're doing a series like that, you can't do the same movie over and over again.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they did it.
That's it.
The first and second are completely different, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, then it says it's the third.
It is
Exactly.
different. As a movie, it's not so bad, but it's got some irritating things in it in regards to being a third movie. But
As like the canon, yeah.
right. But I mean, the interesting thing is because we were having a conversation regarding to the chronology of the situation because we know now, right, that Alien and Predator are in the same universe. We also know that Blade Runner is in the same universe, right? Now,
Uh-huh.
right?
Really?
And they also make reference in the second one, which are absolutely Starship Trooper references, right? But no one really picks up on that very much. But we were kind of talking on the timeline. When do you think that 20th Century Fox made that decision, right? To kind of incorporate these things because obviously the first movie had no implications for involving itself with Blade Runner. But eventually, but the second one, they put Wayland Yutani in it, and of course that's connected to the Tyrell Corporation. So they already by the second movie they had made a wink to it. But you got to keep in mind, James Cameron, the second one also put references to what's it called, Teledyne.
Yeah.
Industries, the one who created Skynet, he mentions it. It's mentioned. The computer in
Cyberdyne.
Cyberdyne. No, it was another. No, it's not Cyberdyne. It was another company. But it's definitely a reference from Terminator. And was James Cameron just winking, right, at the audience, or
No, it's not Teledyne. It's Cyberdyne. That was the Terminator one.
okay, well, whatever. He makes a reference in there. So is he just kind of winking to the audience, or was it another thought to tie everything together? Right.
I think Alien is actually a Ridley Scott property,
right?
Which is the reason why he's able to go back and do Prometheus, and having the other directors come in. I think it still ends up being his property, not necessarily the studio's.
Right, but
so
and with his Ash character in the original Alien, you see why they said, "Hey, maybe we should put Blade Runner into this." You can see why those conversations started, but they never really fleshed the Blade Runner thing out, though, right? They have done with the Alien and Predator, they fleshed out, right? They put those together in movies, comics as well. But it's just interesting all the little references in the Alien and Aliens movie, because, like I said, I haven't seen it since the early 80s, and now I have a lifetime of movies and I saw all these references. I'm like, wow, they were winking at a lot of shit in those movies, dude. I hadn't realized it. But I'm just wondering, when did the Fox corporate sit down and say, hey, maybe we should glue some of these together? I'm kind of wondering
It
when
was
that happened.
Predator 2.
Was it
Really?
Predator 2? Because
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the skull.
That's where they introduced the alien skull.
Oh, right. The alien one. That's for sure with Predator.
And it lit everybody up, and the studio said this is hot, and then they made comics.
Yep.
And then the comics
they're a dark horse and they went up and down, but they go, you know what? There's money here, so they went back and they made an awful movie.
They
Right,
made the
they've
video
done
games
it
first.
originally.
They made the video games
Several.
first, though.
Several. Well, when do you think
If they made if they just followed what they did with the video games and the comics, it would have been fine. But they didn't. They did something completely new because of their budget or whatever, and it sucked. It was Cool
Yeah,
Runnings
Oh,
too.
so bad.
well,
Well,
they do put a lot of crap
no,
out. That's true.
you know what? I have to say, Requiem was awesome, but for all the wrong reasons. It is a great movie to laugh at. Like, because the first one you can't laugh at, the second one you can laugh at so hard, and it's so good because it's so bad.
Oh, it's one of those.
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Which
I'm
one was-
curious.
Which one was Requiem?
Requiem was when
I
the
think
aliens crash land in like a small town.
Oh,
And
okay.
then,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
there's
that-
like the predator. Yeah.
That one wasn't bad. It was the one with the frickin' pyramid that I was like.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
That was the
that-
terrible CGI
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that, and it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least in the second one they used like real,
had
like,
Bishop in it, though.
sets and costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Whalen was.
Yeah, but they stick him in all of them. He's in all the games. He's in everything. He's
Yeah.
even an audiobook with him narrating a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
he
in it.
was cool though, to be fair. But
He was very cool.
well, I mean, the
Yeah,
timeline
yeah.
with Alien and Predator, I know that's very fleshed out. But I'm curious more about the Blade Runner Alien connection, right? When did they make those decisions? Because clearly, and they've never fleshed it out. They just wink at it multiple times. But
I think it might be the same thing that they did with, Predator 2. It was just a wink, and then
Right.
but that one caught fire. The other ones didn't catch fire.
maybe. But I'm also curious on timeline because Alien versus Predator, we know the timeline is in our near future, right? And it goes on, in our timeline, but as far as its connection to Alien, right, with Whalen coming in that movie Jeff mentioned. But I'm curious, where does Blade Runner fall? Because it feels in many ways that that Alien is way, way, way like centuries after Alien. I mean, excuse me, Blade Runner.
It
But
probably
is
probably
that
came.
true?
It probably
Right.
came before Alien because hang on, give me a second. Because the whole Blade Runner thing is they were having issues with the genetically engineered humans.
Right, the replicants.
And so they probably switched to artificial life. That's my theory.
Yeah. And we have nothing but theories because they've never fleshed it out. But it is interesting that they did those winking to us. I thought it was pretty cool. But
It makes sense.
Yeah, no, why not, right? And I kind of want more of it, actually.
I mean, Bishop's a replicant, and then everyone else is a replicant. Like all those droids
Yeah.
are replicants. It makes sense.
That's true.
Well, and you just said like a good phrase to kind of sum it up. Why not? Like, there's
Why
no
not?
reason why they can't just exist in the same universe. Because what if they just never cross over? Oh, well then that happened. It's perfectly
Big world.
fine.
Also, on the same point timeline, you could literally have aliens there millions of years before and still have Blade Runner in the same universe, just from the future.
Right, but that well, of course you can do that with a Prometheus and stuff. But what I meant was, if we look at the movie Alien and the movie Blade Runner, where and we know that they have ostensibly glued them together. We know they've done this. So when are they though? Is Blade Runner first, and then Alien is like
Yes.
way after? Because
Yes.
they never give us a
They're-
date on Alien. Keep that in mind.
It would make sense. Alien would be after. I
Well,
think.
and you also have to remember that there's 200 years between the first Alien and the second Alien, so it could happen anytime in between as well.
No, it's only
That's true,
57 years.
yeah.
It's only 57 years.
I thought she
Yeah.
was. I
It's
thought she
fi-
was.
no,
quoted
no, no,
57.
no.
57.
No, yeah,
You're
no,
talking
it's
about.
Oh,
You're
57
thinking about
years.
4. You're thinking about 4.
Am I really? Okay,
Yeah,
never.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
You
Because
need to see it. You need to go and watch it again.
Well,
It's
they
a good
I guess I
clone-
gotta go watch. But
Yeah.
man, I guess I gotta go watch it again. What a shame.
Well, no, the fourth
There
one
you go.
they clone her, right? And it is a couple centuries after our initial story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I want the thing is, I want it to be true. I want to see a movie that glues it together. And just don't bring back Harrison Ford, please.
I want to believe Scully.
Alpha Proto points out that that they did give dates in Alien 21-22.
Oh, did they? Oh, did they? I didn't catch that. All right, so it's definitely after Blade Runner then. Okay, because we're actually in the time of Blade Runner right now.
Feels like it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, we're getting there.
Script
Seems
based.
that way.
Yeah. So thank you. I didn't catch that, Alpha Proto.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, but I think it would be cool to have a movie with it, because the one thing I have to say about Blade Runner 2, I really enjoyed it. I know some people it's probably too boring for them, but I loved the movie.
That was a good movie. That
Yeah,
was. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love, one of the things I love, and I've had some people argue this, and I don't understand why, but I love the fact that they wrapped it up. Decker is a replicant, right? He is a replicant, and they lay it out, and I like the symmetry of it, right?
Yeah.
But I've had people say, "No, he's not a replicant, Chester." I'm like, dude, did you watch the movie?
Dude, he's not a replicant, Chester.
What about the director? Because the director's cut makes it clear.
Yeah, but I mean, he changed the ending. He changed the ending like 4 times, like 4 different cuts of that movie.
Yeah.
The
Are you talking
original.
about
That's
the
trouble
original
with it.
Blade Runner?
The original
Yeah,
Blade
yeah,
Runner.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like a million cuts of that.
That's why there's the definitive cut that they have now.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Ridley, right?
Oh.
Ridley Scott. It's his
Yeah.
movie,
Scott,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
same director. Which is probably why the initial connection came in, because he's alien as well. So that's probably where it happened. I'm just curious, when did that boardroom conversation happen? Is all. But yeah, no, I like the fact that, because I always felt that, yeah, him being a replicant, that makes sense. It makes the original movie so much better, I feel.
Yeah.
Right. Did you see those little shorts and the little cartoon they put out before?
Oh, dude, the
Blade
anime
Runner?
was amazing.
Those are awesome, dude.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There are some live action movies too.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. I don't know if we're going to get more though. I don't think that movie did very well.
What? 2049.
2049, yeah.
Because
there is the series. They are making the series on Amazon, I think. Blade
Are
Runner
they? Well, they've done it
2099.
before. We've had a Blade Runner series before.
Oh,
Yeah, there's been an anime series already.
Yeah,
Of it.
well, there was
Like,
a
well,
live
I say
action
anime.
series.
It was a there was a there was a CGI kind of anime version of it. There's a lot of stuff. I just saw that they're making an anime version of Scott Pilgrim, which is kind of cool.
Ew.
yeah, with
Because
the
all the original
with-
cast back.
Ew.
Yeah, and Edgar Wright.
Ew.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I love that movie.
I like that.
Would you not like it, Chester? Is it too cool for you?
It's dumb as
so
shit, dude. That movie's
I didn't-
stupid.
It wasn't shit.
see-
that was
well,
movie
see-
was great.
Well, see, the problem with the movie was they tried to do all the books in one movie when they should have cut them in half. Because they basically made volume 1 and volume 2 like to a T, like what the comic book was. But then 3, 4, 5, and 6 they crushed all into the third act, and it was awful.
So I've never read the comics, but the movie as a whole, I thought was genius because I
Well,
was,
But that movie's
Well, see, and that's what
generational,
it
though.
is.
That movie's generational. You have to be the right age, right? It's like Fast Times at Ridgemont High for Eric, Jeff, and I, and Rosa. That was one of our generation movies. For you guys, it's probably dumb, right?
I've never even heard of it.
Dude, Phoebe Cates.
Oh, dude, don't even. Phoebe. Yeah, absolutely. But it's generational. You know what I mean, Eric, right?
Oh yeah. I agree with that because I never could get into Scott Pilgrim either.
Yeah, it's just not art. It's just one of those things. It's no big deal. Like high fidelity and other stuff like that. But Blade Runner 2049 cost $150 million stated budget. That's they're always higher than that. But it only made 130 worldwide, so it didn't even make its budget back. After the fact here with video sales and stuff, maybe they have, but that did not make money, dude. Sadly.
Which is a shame because that movie was awesome.
It was a very good movie. Yeah.
I saw it when I was in Taiwan, and man, those Taiwanese theaters, their audio is so booming. Like
Oh,
every
dude.
time there was a every time there was a gunshot in that movie, the bass just went through your soul. It was just the best thing ever.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
But the another thing about Taiwanese, not all of them, of course, but some of those Taiwanese theaters are the largest cinema I've ever been in. They're
Mine was
just
the one that I was at was
gigantic,
pretty
dude.
big. It was actually like walking into a Blade Runner theater. Like they're so big and they're so weird looking.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was
It
really
was
really cool.
Yeah. No, Taiwan's fun, dude. I like Taiwan. Yeah. And they also have the best food on earth for the
Say
win. Huh?
your favorite dish. You have to
Baozi?
say it. Your
Baozi.
Bowser?
Baozi.
What's that?
Boiled bat.
Steamed meat buns.
Oh yeah. That's
Meat
true.
bun?
Japanese call them
That's what I meant.
nikuman. Yeah.
Steam bun. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
We,
Oh my god, dude! I used to walk, because when you're in the heart of a big city, you walk and take local transport a lot, right? And I used to walk from. I lived in the middle of. I kind of like living in the middle of like Times Square or something is where I lived, right? In to make a comparison. But I used to walk up to the bus line on the other street on the other side, so it's like a full city block away, right? And along there, they have a whole bunch of little kiosks that are selling all kind of little, just delicious, moist morsels of food.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! But there was this little old lady, and every time I came by, she had a big old smile on her face, and I go over and I'd buy baozi from her, fresh made, and she'd always give me an extra one,
Aw.
right?
Pinch your butt as you left.
Dude, old ladies, man, they got a thing for me, Eric. I don't know what it is. But those baozi from that little old lady, they're cheap as shit. It's like 10 cents each.
Oh wow.
Right, and they're full on, baozi. They're not small. But so juicy. Oh my god, those things. I gotta go. I gotta take an airplane. I gotta go to Taiwan.
Well, maybe not right now.
No, maybe
Hold
this
on
afternoon. I should do it.
I love hearing about your Bowser, but can we go back to Rabbit not seeing Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Because I think he would love that movie.
I haven't
He
seen it.
probably would love it. Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but yeah, I mean, I like good movies. If it's a good movie, sure.
Yeah, it's a.
You'll have to type it in the chat and or in the Discord, and I'll remember. I'll go and have a look for it.
I get to go watch this thing. And 30 years later or what? 40 years later. Do I need to go watch it?
You probably should.
Nicholas Cage is in it as Nicholas Coppola.
You would understand. That's right. You would get it because of your age, right? Because it's our generation, right? But no shirt, no service. Yeah. It's just.
Hey, Mr. Hand.
Oh God.
Riding some tasty waves, dude.
Yeah, Sean Penn. Sean
Those
Penn
guys were gay.
is playing a character you would not expect him to play. Yeah. Especially now that he's better than the rest of us. It's weird
definitely.
he went the Bono route, isn't it?
I think it's like Spicoli, I think.
Yeah, no.
That happens.
Yeah.
Become like an activist or something.
Oh yeah, he's super activist. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
His name was Priscapelli. What was the name again?
Nicholas Capella?
No. Sean Penn's character.
Oh,
F. Spicoli, man.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Spicoli.
Jeff Spicoli.
Espicoli.
Esquire.
Espicoli.
Spicoli.
Spicoli. Yeah,
Yep.
it was such a weird
Jeff
Italian name.
Spicoli.
Yeah.
Name
He
is
plays a
Jeff.
stoner surfer. Yeah.
That's why I
I
think
mean, I get that. I've been one of
Rabbit
them.
would love it.
Yeah.
But it's in the same vein as movies like High Fidelity or 16 Candles or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller is is a turn.
Yeah, I've seen.
Those John
I love
Hughes.
that.
So it's a John Hughes
yeah.
film.
Yeah, John Hughes.
Oh no, it's much better than a John Hughes film.
What? How is that possible? John Hughes makes all the
no.
best movies in the world.
Oh no.
Watch
I mean,
it.
John Hughes films are good,
Learn.
but this is better. I would.
Oops.
It's kind of like,
Look at this
oh
film.
crap! I just watched this the other day too, and I can't remember the name of it. Texas high school in the '80s, early '80s.
Oh, you're talking about dang it. It's not Texas.
Dazed and Confused. It's very.
Dazed and Confused.
Oh, see that was a freaking great movie.
Yeah, it is
I
very
just watched
similar
that
to that.
this week.
Yeah.
Except Days,
No,
to,
okay.
Days to Confuse is in the 70s. This is more 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of movies
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Bleed's 80s.
Yeah. It is John Hughes-esque. Andrew's right. But it's more irreverent. So Thundero agrees with me, oddly. He says Scott Pilgrim ruined an entire generation of young women. Alrighty.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think that movie started Tumblr.
Did it? Yeah, I wouldn't
Real?
wouldn't be shocked. It's just so dumb though. God, it's so dumb. I know it's supposed to be dumb. I get that. But oh no, man. It's a bit over the top dumb for me.
That's why I like that. That's why I grew up on Beavis and Butthead and stuff.
But then again,
Chester, why didn't you tell me I wasn't sharing?
I'm sorry. I was talking and I'm just I'm mechanically pressing buttons. Amy is not displaying now for some reason. She's having trouble.
Oh.
But what was that other movie that kind of falls into this that I thought was fun? Damn it.
Friday Night.
Kick-Ass.
oh.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that movie. That movie wasn't very good.
The funny part about Kick-Ass though is I actually enjoyed aspects of the movie better than the comic book.
I like Nick Cage.
Oh, Nick was he's always on.
It's Batman. Batman was fantastic.
Well, see, and that's just it. Is like that Nick Cage's character in the comic book sucks. Like it's awful, and there's a lot to really dislike about the comic book. But I think the movie actually did it justice by fixing some of those problems.
Speaking of Nick Cage, is everybody excited for the new vampire movie?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I didn't even see one, but I'm always down for
Renfield. Dude,
Renfield.
Nick Cage,
It
Dracula.
looks pretty good.
Oh, interesting.
Should be a D&Q of it. It's gonna be fun.
No, that's cool. Yeah, no, Nick is awesome. He always steals the scene. Like in that not Spider-Man movie we saw, he was the best thing in it, right?
That's why you hire him, is so that he can be crazy. Because they're literally like, here, we'll pay you in beer. Just do the craziest thing you can, and then he does it.
Right. Well, the cool thing about that though is in Kick-Ass, of course, his character is the coolest thing in it. But you have that one dun 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 dun, that one scene that has the Banana Splits Gang song in it, with her kicking ass, which is funny because the girl kicks way more ass than the boy.
Yeah. Well, because she's basically raised to be a psychopath.
She was. Yes. It was beautiful, dude. It was beautiful. But yeah, no, that movie's overall so.
Yeah, they tried to keep going with the comic books too, and then eventually everybody was just like, "Yeah, we don't care anymore. Can you just stop making them?" And so they stopped making them.
Well, he decided to make Kick-Ass female because it's time.
Well, the continuation was Hit Girl. Like they kept going with Hit Girl, and he wasn't even in it.
But they actually turned Kick-Ass into a female as well.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I didn't
New
read
iteration.
I didn't read it that far.
I think not only was it a girl, it was a black girl, because it's time. But anyway, what are you doing, Eric? And what exactly is wrong with this character's back? He's not responding.
We're waiting. Yeah, we're waiting.
Eric's going to get a snack.
We're waiting.
He's not talking to you after denying him the video.
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong with this back of this character, though. You got to fix that, Eric. Although I'm all for bears.
Bears are good.
Yes.
Bears are always good. You always do a bear.
Lots of bears.
That is true, Alpha
Bears.
Brodo. I agree with you 100%. I don't know why the girls are they must be having an internet issue because they're not displaying well today.
Oh,
Really?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore. I just do it off the screen
Yeah,
because
but I wish you wouldn't.
I could do that, but I just end up showing my face all the time, and nobody else has their face on there. I only do it if Amy and Melissa and Kinma and them do their face.
Okay, so only the
Everybody
women.
has.
Fair. New rule. Girls must show their face.
Now it's just dudes that show their face, and they just like, hey, and they always look good. Like literally just splat them on the screen,
Yeah.
and
Rosa
still
said so.
yeah, you do. And then it's like women. I feel like I have to put on my makeup if I'm going to be. I put on full makeup every day because I'm from Texas, and that's what we do. Like I don't know why.
Yes.
I just it's like sort of the Tejano culture is wear makeup. You just do, and so I'm like every day. He's like, make sure you get the lipstick on. I'm like, if I'm going to go on screen, I want other women to be on there too, so like you know, I can feel like I'm not the only one to stop there, like going, hey, look at.
I don't know if it's only Texas. My mother was from Rhode Island, and she had makeup on constantly.
Yeah, you want to be like, you know,
yes.
Go
I
out there.
remember her taking this pencil and drawing on eyebrows. It was the creepiest thing, dude.
Oh
yeah, drawing on eyebrows. I didn't understand that. That's just weird.
It's weird.
I don't do that.
Plucked.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, that was the style at the time, though.
It was.
No, just leave your eyebrows.
Okay.
Like, get rid of them and then draw them back on.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
But
I mean, I draw eyebrows on.
Well, to be
Except
fair, when you. Well, go ahead, Amy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I draw eyebrows on like characters, but actually the guy I'm drawing now has his hat kind of right over the top of his eyes, so I guess I'm not drawing his eyebrows.
Do
either.
you have eyebrows?
Sure.
You do. Okay. Good.
Lies.
Lies. Lies. Let me see if I can reset this. Yeah, yeah. Amy and Honey just don't want to display today. Honey is. Let me see if I get her to register. Okay, Honey's registering. Okay.
Okay. Well, let me, what can I do? Maybe make this work? I try again. Well, I don't know what's up with the internet.
I don't either.
No, I can't.
But Honey is doing something with ducks, and so is Alan.
Hey.
Boy, we got this.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm kind of curious what goes on in Alan's brain. Who has the thought? Hey, let's put Donald Duck in a gimp mask. Who thinks this?
What?
Well.
See, you thought mine was weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe if I restart my computer, it'll come up. I don't know. I'm not sure what's causing.
Honey's working just fine. It's just you.
Yay!
Yay.
It's just me. Okay, well maybe it is the computer.
It's a
political
comment on Disney's grilling.
I don't know.
Don't you get it? It's political satire.
I'd hate to jinx your good connection, but
Yeah,
that's fine. I got
don't jinx anything. Hello, Mr.
Yeah, I
Mom. You're
know.
being very quiet.
Duh, political man.
Okay, now I can barely hear anyone.
Oh wow, you're having problems.
This is gonna be challenging for me, by the way. So
Okay.
the whole
Cute?
Gonna hop off and see if I can get this working any better.
Okay.
Oh my.
So
cute's not exactly my things, but I'll give it a shot. So
No, definitely give it a shot. I think that's the cool thing about it. It's a challenge, right?
right.
Of course, Amron is cheating as usual. There's a lot of cheating going on, so there's space there for you, I think.
Just cheat.
Just cheat. Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Cheated.
Do it, do some more. Do it slowly.
Eric, did you hear my critique of your art? There's something wrong with its back.
Oh, Anaconda don't want none. You know what I mean?
Wow. Was that a Nicki Minaj reference?
Maybe I don't think he's talking to you.
What? No, it's Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, how dare I?
No,
Okay.
How
anointed
dare
by the
you?
queen of Latifah, but sure.
Sir Mix-a-Lot did not get all those years of knighthood just for you to
Yeah.
call him a nobody.
Well,
a menage.
Well, Minaj has like a song called Anaconda, doesn't she? She's talking about big dicks. She likes big dicks.
She is not. She's talking about snakes.
No, she's talking about dicks. Yeah.
The
Big Nixons.
Yes.
anaconda in the forest.
No, don't, Rosa. No. You're a good Texas girl. What are you doing?
I'm surprised she even knew that much of it. I don't even know any of that. I don't listen to that garbage.
Don't do it, Rosa.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you look at anaconda,
You'll destroy us all. Don't do it.
you put in anaconda, Nicki Minaj at Chibi, and then you put in Nicki Minaj, Chibi, anaconda, and then snakes. It will bring you to a little animated Nicki Minaj singing about anacondas in the rainforest. It is adorable. What she did? Snakes. Snakes. It's like you can't say that part though.
Alpha Proto says, "Dang, I can't watch this show with my family. The language is too bad. Now I have to put on my headphones." Dude, it's a PG-13 plus show. What do you want?
Yes, even though it's cute, it's still 13 plus.
Oh yes, absolutely, dude. Donald Duck's in a gimp mask. Mickey has a
And
bulge.
you don't want to see Snakey.
No, you don't. But I do find it interesting where Hippity Hop has gone so debased and depraved. It's so
Depends where
bad,
you
dude.
look.
I mean, you mentioned
The
Sir
good stuff you
Mix-a-Lot.
don't hear on the radio.
What? I'm sorry.
Like
What?
anything. It's like anything. The good stuff you don't hear on the radio. There's good
Yeah.
stuff out there. It's just not on the radio.
Oh, I
Yeah, it
imagine it's true. I only see what the mainstream media wants to show me. That is true. Yeah. But it
My
is
friends are
depraved, dude.
huge hip hop fans. They're musicians, and they show me stuff that I've never heard of. Excellent music. From people who are famous, they're just not played on the radio.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's only one really, really, really good hip hopper. There's only one good rapper. Really.
Parappa.
No, there's just
Parappa.
one. There's one genius.
Is it Leprechaun from Leprechaun in the Hood?
It's
Yeah.
it's Heavy D, of course.
NF.
Oh yeah.
No, you meant Kanye.
No, I actually never found Kanye to be interesting at all.
No, he's not a genius. He's a god.
Yes,
you
I
watch your mouth.
I have not heard a single song from him that interested me. Not one. I mean, Eminem, as far as the rapping bit, he's the best of the rappers. I love Snoop Dogg, and those guys like Snoop Dogg. That smooth groove they have, I like it. Right? There are some hip hop things that are actually quite fun. But there's a lot of crap, dude. But you could say that about any genre, to be fair. But oh
Yeah.
my God, there's so much crap. There's so much crap, and a lot of the stuff we get now is like these
Well,
days.
you understand that like
It says
the
I'm
mumble.
Dylan. I'm
Yeah,
Dylan,
that
Bob
like
Dylan, man.
the mumble stuff is actually like a genre that got created because of SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That sounds like Cartman.
Yeah, that's Bob Dylan. What are
Yeah,
you
it's
talking about?
It is.
It is Bob Dylan.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? That kind of whisper mumble crap.
Yeah.
It's
Mumble rap. Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna rap about Jews.
another thing I noticed that's going on in hip rap or hip hop. I don't know what genre it is, but some of those genre they don't even bother. They don't even listen to the melody anymore. They don't even bother. It's just like slam poetry now, with some weird
Oh,
music
yeah.
going on behind them. They're not even bothering.
They make up words too.
So did Don King.
Oh yeah, Don King. I forgot about Don King.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So did Don Knotts.
So
That's
did Don
right.
Knotts. Yes.
Splendiferous.
I was a pretty good rapper.
That was one of the
Supercalifragilistic. Espialidocious.
yes, one of the better Dons. Although I do have a soft spot for the Johnson.
I don't have any soft Johnson.
Yeah, nobody's gonna touch on that, right?
I know. Don Johnson, dirty-minded people. You know, I actually of all his stuff, his Nash Bridges was my favorite.
Oh,
I actually
I haven't
like that.
haven't heard Nash Bridges in a long time.
That was fun. I enjoyed that character because in Miami Vice he was just too cool for school. I mean, really. Nash Bridges had problems. He was more real. He was a better rounded character, you know. Oh, Sheldon came to the rescue to the Chester. He said
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj used a sound clip from Sir Mix-a-Lot's song. There you go.
Thank you. Now I know where it came from. Finally.
There you go. Chester is a fan of 50 Cent. I don't even think I've heard one of his songs.
I like 50 Cent somewhat.
He's more like 75 cent nowadays. Am I right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they kicked him out because he's a conservative.
Yes.
How dare he?
Yeah.
He's like super based, and they're just like, yeah, you can't be a rapper anymore.
I know.
Right. Well, who is Beyonce's husband there? What's his name?
Oh, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, and he's like way richer than she is. I mean, multiple times richer. I didn't even know he sang. What?
But she's the queen bee. Why do people worship her like she's a god? She's
I don't
awful.
understand why anyone likes any of this music personally.
No, me neither. Me
like
neither,
it
dude. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. I never understood Beyonce. It sounds like she's a hardworking entertainer, kind of like Justin Timberlake, right? I don't care for most of Justin's music, but I respect the work, though. That dude, and he's very serious professional, Justin Timberlake. Although I did like that song "Suit and Tie," though.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song. That was a good song.
Alpha Proto just made a comment saying that Beyonce is Illuminati.
Yes, that's
and I can't agree more. I mean, so there was I was forced to watch, an ad when you're watching something online.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was this commercial about COVID vaccines, right? But it was convincing black women to go and get the COVID vaccine because if you're a person of color, then you're most likely going to die if you get COVID because of the scare tactic, right?
Wow.
Sure.
And her quoted in the commercial said, I wanted to be just like Beyonce, and Beyonce got her COVID vaccine, so I'm gonna be like Beyonce. I was just like, that was a real thing that they put on TV. That is clinically insane, absolutely. And that's the attitude towards Beyonce, is they like give her this weird elevated cultural icon, like more so than just like a regular person, and it's really creepy.
Yeah, they do glom on to and they create poster children for stuff. That's true. I did feel, I know I shouldn't, but I did feel a little bad for her, though. Some years back, I was watching a Super Bowl halftime show, and they had some boring ass band on. And then Bruno Mars came on. And now, Bruno, if you listen to his music on the radio, it's fine. But when you watch Bruno with his boys, damn, dude, that shit is tight. They practice a lot. Super mega tight. He came on, he and his crew, they just killed that shit. And then Beyonce almost fell down twice during she came after. I was like, oh, dude, Bruno is eating her up, man. I don't think you're allowed to do that, Bruno. You guys remember that? It was some years back.
He's a corporate shill too, though. Who cares?
I'm sure he is, but I'm just saying that he's
better.
And
his music
crew
sucks.
are super tight. No, it does. If you listen to the radio, he steals everything. But I mean, if you watch him and his crew, they're hard workers, dude. They're very mega tight. It's really nice to see. I like it.
Someone didn't get flowers.
Yeah, I guess. Well, no, he does. If you listen to his music, because my family likes Bruno, so I've heard all his music.
What a shame.
He steals 2 or 3 things from songs and makes a new one. That's what he does, right? Fair enough. But I respect the work. Is my point. I respect the work ethic. And it's just like with Justin, like I mentioned, he's a hard worker, dude. But they are shills. But of course they are. They're all, corporate.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
I always laugh when they say, "Man, you sold out." It's like they all sold out when they.
Yeah.
You free us here
I'll
on
be
the
right back.
radio.
I have to say, Eric is evil
Why?
because he's putting whatchamacallit on my bear.
What?
Whatchamacallit.
I love whatchamacallit, and I haven't had one in
We're
15
gonna have to
years.
send
Yeah, I have no
Be a bad
whatchamacallits.
sometime.
a box of watching.
You have friends.
No Reese's
Yep.
Pieces.
Love you.
No Yoo-Hoo.
Can of Yoo-Hoo and Reese's Pieces and whatchamacallits?
That's the only thing I miss from the West. Just
Okay.
that. Yeah. Because
Reese's
everything else,
Pieces.
like,
Well, when you
Whatchamacallit?
make your big boat trip around the world,
oh, I will search for them. You be sure of that.
found me buried treasure.
That's right. I don't know if I will find them though, because I'm sure I'll run in because I'm going across the Indian Ocean, so I'm going to be running into the
Pirates?
the Commonwealth. So it's going to be all Cadbury. You know, it's going to be fucking Cadbury.
Ugh, gross.
Yes, I
Right.
know. It's disgusting. Oh well. No comment. No comment.
But they don't have.
I'm not really a fan, to be honest with you either.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too sugary.
It's not too sugary. I just don't like the taste of the stuff they do. I don't know. I don't know what it's like because I know the chocolate and sweets and stuff in America are very different from over here anyway.
Overseas
And
chocolate
most of the
is way
stuff over
better.
there is normally a lot sweeter over where you are than it is over here.
Stuff over here is legally plastic.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's why. That's why I only eat dark anyway. Like, ugh. Milk is way
I only
too
trust-
sweet. Milk is way too sweet for me. It's just all sugar.
Isn't it
I only trust
strange?
Nestle at the moment.
No, well, I've been hearing a lot of these things, and you might be right, Sheldon. They could have changed the recipe for all I know. It's been. I haven't had a
Yeah.
Yoo-Hoo in over 20 years.
Well,
But
they change the recipes on things like on a daily basis.
that's unfortunate. But you know the weird thing here in Andrew, when you were in Japan, the Japanese have better food control than America does, and I
Right.
don't understand how that is true.
Mo Santos.
It shouldn't be true, right? But here in Japan, when you buy chocolate, shocking, it's chocolate. Seriously, I don't
It's not
understand
chocolate
that.
flavored?
No, and I don't know how America is so litigious. I don't understand how it isn't equally so in America. You would think the food control would be at the highest level on earth in America, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Well, it's all really cheap. They're just making it as cheap as they possibly can.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why
we
everything.
do pay
That's why
more.
everything's made with. That's why everything's made with soy filler.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah,
and then it starts killing us.
Right. Yeah. But then again, here in Japan, we do pay a little bit more for everything. But we get the real deal, though, right? Maybe maybe there's an argument for it's worth paying. You pay for what you get. You get what you pay for. That's the one.
When you eat any overseas chocolate, you can taste the cocoa butter in it. You
can.
You don't taste that here.
Wow,
no, it's because
that's sad, dude.
they've literally taken it all out.
That's sad. Yeah. But they do have Japanese something they try everything, of course. Some things they fail at, but some things they do succeed. I think they do chocolate here pretty well, actually.
Nice.
Hmm.
What's your favorite, like, different kind of chocolate? Like, is there something in Japan that's like, that was surprisingly tasty, but we probably wouldn't have it over here?
Well, you're talking about addiction now.
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, they have a thing here called Meiji. There's a company called Meiji, and they make
Why
that
not
chocolate.
it?
There's a few. Ghana is another one. But Meiji is a chocolate company here, and they make a thing called Meiji almonds. And all it is almonds dipped in a very thick layer of chocolate. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Fair enough.
Because
It's that good, is it?
Well, yeah, dude, because it's got that rich chocolate. It's not like we're talking about bad chocolate, right? You know, like Nestle and stuff like that. Because I do get they do sell some of the foreign chocolates here, and I don't touch them. They're bad. They're just bad. But it's real chocolate on top of an almond, and there's a box of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
How long does a box last?
Well,
None.
I've gotten older, so they tend to make it through the night.
You're a model of restraint.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you. But but they're just so good. And over here, Japanese don't go with the super sweet chocolate. They're much on the more bitter line. But these are more of the Dutch version, the milk chocolate. But it's not overly sweet. It's just it's the whole real chocolate. I mean, when's the last time you guys ate actual chocolate?
Ghirardelli actual chocolate?
Real deal
Yeah,
chocolate.
so-
Yeah. When's the last time you ate it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Ghirardelli's legit.
Ghirardelli? Pretty. I mean, it's like dark chocolate, so that's probably a lot of chocolate in it.
One
But
Yeah,
I
it
had
is.
them at Christmas.
Oh,
Now,
I
do
mean,
you
I
have favorite
generally eat
chocolates?
like 90% chocolate generally when I have
that's
it.
super
So
bitter. Yeah. I'll go 70, and I don't nothing more.
I like. It depends what I'm in the mood for, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. I didn't used to like it though until I got older.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. You know, when
Ones
I
that
was
have like other flavors with them, like mint chocolates or
no.
like
I'm a
chocolate and caramel.
purist. I'm a
So
purist.
pure chocolate bar.
Yeah,
Okay.
just chocolate. Although when I was a kid, because I grew up, not my mother, but because my mother has zero self-control. But my grandmother raised me mostly, and I was with her most of the time. But she was old school, right? So if you did something good, you get a single little mini candy bar, right?
Aww.
Occasionally. And she had a draw, and in there was a bag of, what was it, $100,000 bars?
Oh yeah, Dave.
100 grand.
100 grand bars.
Yeah.
Just a little thing, and I get one every now and then, right? As it should be. You
Aw.
shouldn't be eating sweet stuff all the time anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they were actually any good, but it was just the premise,
Yep. It was
right?
yours because you were good.
Right. And occasionally at the store, she would buy me a Sky bar. Do you guys remember
Ooh.
Sky bars?
I thought you almost said a scotch. I was
That
like,
was
what a cool
amazing.
grandma.
That would be a cool grandma. No, you remember Sky bars? They had 4 different flavored chocolate filling things locked together in one bar.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, Sky
That's a
bars,
super
man.
chocolate bar.
It was. But rarely. I haven't seen or heard of anything in years. They're probably out of business.
The one that made a comeback here is the moon pies.
My wife likes those. Yeah.
Moon pies? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
She'll
Moon
buy a
pies are my-
box of them every couple of months or 3.
They're so good. I love moon pies. I have them.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
eat tons of
pies are
sugar
sort
in
of
the house, to be
regional.
honest with you. We do occasionally. Yeah.
I can have them when I can. I don't get them very often, so.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't really, and my wife has a lot of control in that factor. But another thing, and I didn't really never care much for moon pies, but I did like the oatmeal pies.
Ooh. Oatmeal
Those are-
pie.
Yeah, the little Debbie ones.
Yeah, those
Oh
are
yeah,
good,
an
dude.
oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
milk cream pie. Yeah.
Everyone loves a cream pie.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, shut up.
Oh God.
Huh?
Yeah, I understand, Alpha Proto. I understand. Don't let your
Mhm.
children anywhere near it. Sheldon
The
says,
the best moon pies you have to get when you're in Chattanooga because that's where they're super fresh because they're made down there.
"Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
okay." I just never been a huge fan of moon pie. But like I said, my wife does like them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the good thing is,
You guys are ancient. And wasn't there a Chattanooga Chew?
Yeah,
yeah,
Chattanooga.
no, there was, yeah, there was, yeah.
Chattanooga
Chattanooga
Chew.
choo choo.
Charleston
go.
Chew and a Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, yeah,
Chattanooga
Yes,
choo-choo.
that's a train part though. That's for trains, not.
yes.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Okay. I thought it was a candy.
No, I remember a Chattanooga something. I remember
Oh,
that.
Chatta what? Whoa, Chester.
Don't egg him on. He'll say it.
Oh, Booster was gone from the show.
What, yeah, are you begging for the German dominatrix again? Yeah,
No.
yeah. I need coffee. I'm gonna go get coffee, Jeff.
Please go get coffee.
I will, Jeff.
I'll go, and when you get back, I'm going to go get one of the whatchamacallits out of the boxes.
Oh,
that I
you
have.
bastards.
Oh, yeah.
Alpro
stuff up
Skybar
Mumbles.
before my time. Skybars was good, dude. Dude, what is that? Is that a cookie? That's not a Cookie Monster, but it could be.
Could be.
Cookie. I love the one where they have Cookie Monster. Someone did a meme. Cookie Monster's like in some like a addiction hospital, and he's got one of. You remember those cookies you could buy in like in the roll?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you had to
Family Guy.
cook them. Yeah, he had that, and he was just freebasing it. It was funny.
I think it was Family Guy.
Was it Family Guy? It was whatever. I remember seeing it. It was funny as hell. Anyway, I'm going to get coffee. I'll be
good.
back.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
So Jeff's in charge?
Yeah, I'm in
Yes, in
charge.
Chester didn't say so.
Yeah.
bless.
All right.
So we can
Family
stop.
Guy's always picking on.
Go ahead.
I feel like
Cookie
I should
Monster.
ask what Jeff's drawing.
What was that again?
I feel like I should ask what Jeff is drawing.
Jeff, don't draw. Jeff, don't play that game.
No, you can't. Otherwise, you can't be left in charge, I guess.
Yeah.
How long do we have left? Does anyone know? Sorry, I just realised I've just done all the flats and I haven't got any shading done.
I think you got about an
40
hour.
minutes?
Yeah, it's like 40 minutes.
I've never drawn a chibi thing before, so well, not like this. It's kind of fun.
Oh, great.
All right.
Well, I'm enjoying the process.
I mean, obviously, it's not a cute thing. Oh, I don't know. I suppose it technically is. Is it?
It's a
I guess that's up to
it's
the
a
audience to decide.
Yeah.
baby, I guess.
No, it's chibi-ish. That's the idea.
There you go.
But it's because it doesn't have hair. Obviously, it looks more like a baby, I guess. So that's what chibis are kind of based on, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Babies. Chippy baby.
I can take a mini break then before I do more serious stuff like this. It's easier than painting. Is it cute enough? I think it's cute enough. I need to make the crying look more. Sorry, I had this idea and I thought I might not be able to do it. And I was like, yeah, it's actually genius.
I'm watching some of your posts there, Rabbit, and the playing at the club.
Oh, right,
Rocking
yeah.
out.
On the...
So cool.
I wish I could get proper sound. I forgot to take my camera with me, but my mate gave me these like phone ones. I've got a few others to put up. I'm glad people are watching them. It's so crazy how I've got red hair. I dyed it, but because of the lights, it looks like neon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very very bright.
Yep.
The neon moon.
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Not just red hair, but really red hair.
I mean, it's pretty. Oh, actually, I've washed it, so it's faded a bit now. It'll be green at the next gig, so.
What?
Do you have to wash out the red before you dye it green? If you don't, it'll just be black.
No, it'll wash out generally because it's bleached, obviously, but then it's only a semi-permanent red. But it'll wash out-ish, and if it doesn't, I'll just bleach it again. I've got my next gig for like 8.5 weeks or something, semi-final, so.
Get it done, yeah.
That's exciting,
It'll be
right?
fine by then.
That's exciting, though. Up to the semifinals. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't really think about it like that. I just think about it as a gig.
Yeah, just a gig. Go have fun. That is probably the best way to treat it.
I would be so nervous. I would just be so terrified.
Yeah, you don't really get nervous when you've done it for so long. Not really, anyway. I don't think.
Eating, I always feel like there's more, I don't know, more pressure. If I'm just singing to be singing, I can sing. But I don't like competing. It's too hard.
Not competing. It's just a gig. Like I say, I didn't expect to get anywhere with it anyway. I signed up for it because I thought, it's a free gig. I don't have to organise.
Nice.
Yeah, but people like it, so that's good. I mean, it was only a second gig with a full band, so
it's awesome.
But like I say, me and the drummer have been together for a long time, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've still got to release the bloody album yet.
I'm ready. We're all ready for you.
I'm ready, but it's not done yet. Well, it is done. It just needs
So
to be
you're ready,
mastered.
we're ready, everybody's ready, the album isn't. But
It's ready-ish. I suppose.
Ready-ish,
It's ready-ish.
okay. Well, that's fine.
We'll wait for you.
What's
Because
your name of the band again?
Crying
what's that?
Corvid.
Oh, there you go. They can tell you. Thanks.
The name of the band of your
Cry-
band.
Corvid.
Crying,
Yeah, crying Corvid.
crying Corvette. Ah. I'll
The
look
link
it
will
up.
be posted at the end of the video.
There you go.
I probably should do the line on it. Blue, purple.
Man, I might draw something else. I'm almost done.
I thought that. But I will say I had some shade. I'm just gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
Normally I take ages doing painting, so I don't have to.
I'm just gonna color it until the end. The point that I'm
Okay,
at.
that was.
I just give up at some point. I'm like, hey,
I
whatever
just
happens.
give up at some point.
just give up. It's all I got. If it does, that's fine.
Let's look like a white. Oh, there we go. Does it look better on white background or grey background?
I had absolutely no ideas coming into this one, so I was texting my brother, so I'm doing one of my brother's ideas.
Well, there you go.
Mine came to me last minute. I was like, what am I going to do?
If we've been
really last minute.
No, it sounds like I was the only one that had an idea. That's just wrong.
Oh my gosh, Johan, that's amazing.
Is Johan doing good
Damn it.
stuff?
I
Yes,
just hope
always.
Blue Moon proud.
King, the king of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Johan is the man. The plan.
I tell you, like drawing cute stuff too. Sometimes.
Yeah. Hang on. What am I doing? How did everything end up in the same group? Oh, God damn it, who cares?
One I thought might help the channel is a little background music.
Yeah. Mine.
Get some of that royalty-free stuff going.
Rabbit
Yeah.
could play something, but Discord would keep kicking it
off.
off.
Some, like easy listening thing that just kind of runs in the background.
It should be like clown music or something. That would be great.
How did Sheldon know I wear robes?
He does. He's been watching. Gary. He's watching you.
Good job. We got Irene from
figured you-
in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
King Richard.
Always figured you walk around in a robe and nothing else, and a robe and a hoagie. You just have a hoagie in your left hand.
That's fair. That's a good description. That's a good description. Yeah. You know, I get to have steak tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My son is leaving for Tokyo tomorrow for his he's got to go do his training for his job. And so they're going to the in-laws and they're having steak dinner for his send-off.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're having steak and you're not the one making it?
Yeah, I know, right? That's unfortunate.
Wow.
It better be a bone-in ribeye.
I hope it did.
Or
I hope they're
not.
more than like 2 inches by 2 inches.
Oh my God, it's way more than 2 inches. How dare you?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, though. Of course, you're right. But Kobe beef. That's like the base level alpha. Yeah, of course, Wagyu. The thing I really don't know how it is in the West, because you guys just seem to say Wagyu steak in general. But A5, if of course, is the top level. But there are levels of A5, right? Now, usually I can go get a filet mignon for about $30, right? An A5, a week. The one I usually get is a Witagyu, and it's really, really good. But I'm going to a place where you have people who have real money.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my in-laws.
Must be
Yes. So I'm going to be getting the prime of the prime tonight, which I can't afford to get hardly ever.
Wow, how much is it? Like, is it like bunches of money?
It's at least $150. Yeah, for a steak. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it would be
Oh,
better.
Oh, no.
You're right. You're right though. It would be better if I was cooking it because
Yeah.
there are certainly some things her mother cooks that I can't even cook. There's plenty of things that my wife cooks way better than I do now, right? For sure. But meat is not one of them. I still make the best meat about.
You got the cool smoke grill and all that stuff, so you definitely would do a good job with that.
I do. You know what I almost bought, Eric? You know those little, it looks like an inverted toaster that stood on its end, and it can cook a steak in, top and bottom at the same time, and it cooks it in like a minute.
You know,
George Foreman grill?
No. They're like professional thing. But I almost bought one. I should
Okay.
just buy one, dude, because those things look badass. But yeah, no, when you're making steak, there's a preparation that
And
needs
it's
to be
not the
done.
George Foreman grill.
Yeah, it's not the
I
George
just
Foreman.
enjoyed. I just enjoyed the way that you structured that sentence. That made it sound like you were buying Eric an inverted toaster.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I bought? You know what I bought, Eric? What did you buy, Eric? Inverted toaster.
Trade it for some whatchamacallit.
But it'll still be awesome though, because I
Yeah.
mean, that's the thing about cooking. Quality ingredients is the first step, right?
So
Better
if it
pizza,
looks
Papa John.
if it looks like an inverted toaster and you can cook the steak on the top and the bottom of the at the same time, where does the steak go? Does it open and you put it in the middle, or
The thing is
Can't
just
just-
a ball of fire, and you put the steak. It goes on this little thing. It's like a giant spatula. You put the steak on it. You slide it in, and you watch it
oh,
bubble.
nice! It's a ball of fire.
That's what Chester said.
Like
Burn.
I would waffle iron.
It's what a professional kitchen would use. If you went to a really good steak restaurant, is what they would use. It's one of those things.
Oh,
I've even
cool.
seen some that have like 3 racks in them. But it's because the thing with steak, when you cook a meat, most of the time you want to go very low heat, very slowly, right? That's the standard process. But with a steak is quite different. If you've cured it and everything correctly and made it super dry on its surface, you want to cook it at the highest heat as quickly as possible, or you want to put a really nice crust on it for a minute or so and finish it in a high oven. There's the 2 methods. But when you take a steak and you put that charbroil on it super quick, it's very nice. It's very, very nice.
You mean the sear?
The sear, yes, sir. Let me see if I can find one. I know I can. Let me go find it. I'll show you a picture. Because I have cute bunnies. So let me. Cute bunnies eating Doritos is just illegal level cute, though.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It is. Let's see. What should I do? Steak cooker. Let's just look.
It looks like a toaster.
It's going to be how to cook
And
steak.
Eric has
Yeah, I
one.
know that. No.
Classic steak toaster.
This is kind of like what I'm talking about. The one I was looking at was smaller, but yeah, I don't know how to serve, but I won't take much time. But I'll just put it up right here. This right here is kind of what I'm talking about. The one I was looking at was much more narrow though. But this one looks more like kind of a toaster oven, but of course it's not. This is like mega expensive professional piece of equipment. But the one I was talking about is a bit more narrow. But these things produce ridiculously high heat, right? Ridiculously high heat, like 1,000 degrees.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they it's really good. It's just only good for one thing, really, steak. It's kind of like a salamander, if you know what a salamander is.
Yeah.
Not mythology.
A wet lizard.
No.
I was gonna say it's a lizard. Yeah.
You know, it's weird
Yeah, no,
because why a thing that has it's a broiler, right?
Sure.
Something has rolling fire across the top of the ceiling of it. How that is associated with salamander? Oh, it's the fire thing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay,
Yeah, fire.
forget I said
That's
that.
not.
Yes, I was being young and dumb for a second, Rosa. I apologize.
Head. You just go right in.
I fixed it. And
There you go.
Alan's threatening us with coming back. I don't know.
Yeah.
So now I've been sitting here watching. Is this the Dragon Quest girl or is this the Pokemon girl, Andrew?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm just drawing. I'm not drawing any specific characters.
Because I'm definitely getting the Pokemon girl vibes. What's her name again?
Misty?
You have
Ash
to be more
Ketchum's
specific.
Ash Ketchum's partner.
Which one?
The
Misty?
girl, the one that travels with him. He's got a girl that travels with him and a boy that
The
travels
redhead?
with him.
Dude, he's been doing this for 20 years. He's had many female partners.
Really? I didn't know that. I only saw the original.
Looks
Oh,
like
then Misty.
Misty, that's it.
Misty.
Misty. Yeah, I'm getting Misty vibes for some
Redhead.
reason.
Okay. Probably because the crop top suspenders.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
that would do it.
I don't understand why the suspenders are under the t-shirt though.
She got
Why do
dressed
you
in a
care?
hurry.
Just trying to help you out, dude. But Dragon Quest because it's like I see slimes.
Yep. Fantasy
There you
slime.
go. They're fun little monsters.
She's been slimed. She gets -1.
Bleep. Aw, man. Oh, they're cute though.
They are. They are.
Yep.
That's fair.
I approve.
Yeah, no.
Andrew's letting his full-on cuteness freak fly.
He is. He is. It's okay. He's safe here. It's a safe space. Amy
Good.
is having attacking ducks and a knight fighting the tower, or being ambushed, backstabbed even by attacking
Oh, wow.
ducks. And
Oh.
Honey is doing cute ducks in a pond. You guys had some kind of duck thing happen to you today? A little bit of duck l'orange, maybe?
Maybe it's a fucking coincidence, Chester.
Maybe.
I'm not sure why my brain drifted to ducks.
What?
Wow.
Baby ducks are freaking adorable. That's why.
Well,
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe
they're
not.
bad.
Don't look at what Alan's doing then.
Okay.
Don't do it. Yeah. All of a sudden, I want orange duck though.
That's because you're looking at them the wrong way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have steak though.
I freaking want steak now that you've mentioned steak.
Yeah, well, he
Should've
wants
done-
to call it. It's all even, y'all.
That's
Oh, a
true.
big old
Duck on the run,
tomahawk.
one of my favorites.
I'll
I
just
couldn't
have
have anything.
I'll just have to content
Oh,
myself
it's
with the dozens and dozens of whatchamacallits I have
Oh,
in
you
my
bastard.
house.
Yeah, see, I understand, Eric, the novelty of a tomahawk. I get it, but it is kind of wasteful, you know.
What?
You got a handle to eat it. You don't need a knife. You just gnaw.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I guess all the meat you take off, you can use somewhere else, I suppose. But I'd rather just cut the bone and you have two separate meals, right? Do a ribs, and then do the fillet, the T-bone porterhouse thing.
That actually sounds really
I'm
good.
getting hungry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have steak in a few hours, though.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Think of us.
I will.
For us little people, I mean,
Yeah, well, we're gonna have whatchamacallits in a few hours, so there.
Be like
Watching
that.
showers and
Yeah.
You know the funny thing is, I guarantee you, because my in-laws, they eat sushi every day,
Mm.
right?
Oh.
No matter what else she might cook, there's always sashimi on the table, always, right?
Nice.
No, not nice. It's disgusting.
It is. That sounds perfect.
No,
I like it.
cook your goddamn food. Anyway, so I know we'll have a bunch of steaks on the table and a whole bunch of raw fish everywhere. Unbelievable.
Was that a Dragon cartoon? where he said they went to a fancy sushi restaurant and he was talking about, man, $20, $50 a plate or something like that. You think they could at least cook it?
Right?
That's true.
Right. No, absolutely. I love it when because they usually do yakiniku, which is it's the standard Japanese barbecue where they have very small sliced piece of meats and you cook it yourself on this very large grill that's on the table, and everyone's kind of there's vegetables. It's great actually, and you have little sauces to dip it and stuff like that. So that's
We
the
call that Korean
standard.
barbecue here.
Yeah, no, the only difference is the Koreans smother it in marinade, which the Japanese don't.
Ah,
It's the same thing though. But there's always sashimi on the table too. Like I said, every day, right? So sashimi is just simply raw cut fish. There's no rice with it, right? It's just fish.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And well, it's funny the looks I get because I don't need it, but every time I do it, just because principle. I take two or three sashimis and I put them on the grill.
And they just
Oh.
At least you're not deep frying them.
Yeah.
well, be awesome though.
They
Get
are
some
way.
potatoes. It's like
Well,
it's
you just
fish and
put it.
chip.
Well, it's just like 30 seconds on each side, right? Not very long, but it way tastier, right?
No.
Get some little pieces of
No.
bread, make tiny fish sandwiches.
It depends.
Yeah. Well, you know something I did introduce to this village, and I'm surprised how many people actually eat it and enjoy it now. One of it was weird that they never thought of it to me, but it's one of my feathers in my cap, I would say.
There you go.
They have a lot of hirame here. Hirame is a type of flounder, right? And
Oh, okay.
it's not quite a halibut, but it's a type of flounder. And
I
it's
love
very tasty. So, of course, being a proper New Englander, Andrew, what did I do with it?
Fried it.
And then,
Eat it?
no, you put it on bread with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They don't
Okay.
have fish sandwiches?
Filet of fish sandwiches. Yeah, just fry up a nice piece of flat fish and throw it on with a nice bit of toast and mayonnaise. Simple.
Sure. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Good stuff, man. They had never ever thought of the concept.
They don't have sandwiches? Oh,
Not
wow.
not for that. No, their sandwiches are weird here. They are weird. But the funny thing
They
is,
have square bread.
they do have square
like-
bread, very very square bread, perfectly
That's
measured square bread.
Yeah.
But seriously though, it's something that caught on, and because it is super tasty, right?
Yeah, fish sandwiches are great.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm making actually for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm so hungry now. He's been talking about this. I'm like,
But no, filet of fish mayonnaise sandwiches are great, man.
Yeah.
They're
I
delicious.
just think
Are they
flounder's
popular
best
there?
for it. You could do it with any fillet, but I just think flounder's best for it.
It's already really flat, so that's got to be good for sandwich.
I think that it's a flavor thing, but I just might be culture because I'm from New England and that's a standard dish for us.
Yeah. Can't say that I've had enough experience with fish to be able to really tell a lot. Well, salmon. You can tell salmon from something else, but it usually seems like you either have salmon or mystery fish. It's like I don't know.
Wow. Mystery fish.
Well, mystery fish is honestly it's usually haddock.
Oh, okay.
No, this is my least. I don't like haddock.
Really, I like haddock.
I prefer a cod but I mean,
cod, well, I
if
mean,
I'm gonna
cod,
go for that kind of
absolutely.
thing, I like pollock and stuff like that and things. But
I really like walleye.
Yeah.
Walleye.
I don't know if I've had walleye.
I've never heard of that before.
It's so good.
It is good.
And it never sees you coming.
Yeah, but if
That's
you're
when
gonna make a proper
rears to the left.
Oh yeah, but if you're gonna make a proper fish and chips, though, you need cod, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
kinda
absolutely. You need
necessary.
cod.
It's weird. I did have fish and chips in when I went to England.
Good.
And it was good. To be fair, it was good. But the best fish and chips I ever had was in the weirdest damn place ever, frickin' New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we have good fish, right?
Yeah, it's fresh, but I just never imagined. I saw it because they have all the standard gumbos and all the kind of dirty rice and
Sure,
stuff that
right.
they're known for. But I was in because I worked there for like a year playing in the clubs, right? And I used to go to all the restaurants to eat, and I went in this place and it said fish and chips, and I was like, "Huh." I said, "Why not?" Right?
Sure.
So I tried. It was
I
really
will be
good,
the
dude.
judge of that.
It was good though, dude.
Yep.
I have a feeling it was catfish though.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
It is the South.
Yeah, but it was excellent. Although I'm not taking anything away from England. The fish and chips I had there was really good too.
Right.
Yeah.
Different kind of fish, different kind of chips, I guess.
Well, the French fries were the best.
Yay! Oh
No,
man,
no,
I
the
wasn't
English
hungry
know how to
before.
cook a French fry. They know how. Yeah.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Okay. They just don't call them that.
No, they call them chips. They're just weird. It's okay.
Depends. We have fries as well as chips. They're two different things.
Education
What are fries
incoming.
like?
But no, I mean they know how to properly cook potato. They do. Yeah.
That is our gift to them. The New World's gift was potato.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Say thank you, rabbit.
But potato.
No, I refuse. All right, let's see if I can get this looking a bit cooler.
Nolans, Alpha Proto, yeah. Well, I'm not from there, so I just say New Orleans. I do apologize. French Quarter French fries. Yeah, no, they're good. They are good. There is some really good food in New Orleans. There really is.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mind that year at all. But then again, in the South, you do find there are some good eats down there.
Some? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's some, but
Yeah. There's some bad eats too, though. Chicken and dumplings. My God.
Oh.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, what?
No, that's just disgusting.
Bro, I love that. I love it.
Disgusting.
I like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Soggy
You're gonna say you
bread.
don't like biscuits and gravy either, do you?
I don't like soggy bread. If I put the gravy on and eat it super quick, okay, fine.
Biscuits and gravy's the bomb. You can't beat that.
If you eat it quickly.
Amen.
Oh,
Although the best biscuit thing ever is a Hardee's breakfast sandwich.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh yes. I love their biscuits.
Dude,
Can't
their
beat
biscuits-
that.
Because we make the when I worked there in
funny.
1986, and they still do. They make the biscuits fresh every morning.
Oh
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. They,
I never
they're-
actually
The
been to
guy
Hardee's.
comes in at 2 a.m. to start mixing those up.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice. You know, I worked at Best Eaten when I was one of my first jobs, and I made the donuts.
Ooh, time
Time
to
to
make
make
a
the
donut.
donuts.
Do they even have Best Eaten anymore up there, Andrew?
What is it called?
Best Eaten.
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar.
It's a donut chain, right?
It's German for we're the superior race, but no, that's neither here nor there.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. But I used to make the donuts.
That
And
is
no
so
one
cool.
told me because I had to cover the register in the initial because I worked in the bone shift, right? But for a couple hours in the morning I had to run the register as well, right? Until the crew,
Oh,
the main crew came in. But the only people that really came in that early were either fishermen or cops.
Ah.
And
Wow.
and no one told me that police get donuts free.
Oh.
What you
wow.
want, what you want to do.
Yeah. And I was
They have to get better.
because they kind of walked out and I was like, excuse me.
Was I just robbed by the police?
This is right. No, I thought so. I just got ripped off by cops. Perfect.
There is
Oh,
there
you're
is
gonna
this
say me.
donut place in that called Donut Country where I live, or not where I live, but they have these apple fritters that are the size of your head. Okay.
Oh, apple fritters, yeah.
Oh,
Good stuff. I haven't had one of those forever.
So we need to wrap that up with some whatchamacallits and some Reese's Pieces and some little things of Yoo-hoo.
Don't even start a list. It will get long.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's another one up in New England. It was actually the best donut place. Was called Honeydew.
Yeah, they still have Honeydew.
They got Honeydew. Oh yeah, Honeydew's the best, dude. I think that's very regional though.
It seems like that's a funny name for a donut place. Are they
Dude,
fruit flavored donuts or
their bear claws are
Oh.
to die for.
Well, and their mascot is a bear.
It is a
so-
bear. Yeah, big giant bear building. It's a building that
So
literally
did you
looks like a
model it?
bear. Huh?
Did you model for their mascot? If it's
Yes,
a bear?
I did. It was
Cool.
one of my first jobs. I'm not proud of it.
Oh.
Good work.
Yeah.
Hopefully they paid you in donuts or something.
No, their bear claws particularly are really, really good. So the apple fritter made me think of the bear claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Do you guys get
These
bear
are all-
claws in the Midwest?
Yes.
That's good.
Probably came from here.
Maybe. Yeah, you got a lot of them German types over there.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah, what's the time? Because I think I'm going to go smoke a cigarette because I'm done.
You have 17 minutes. Plenty of time, sir.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah. You know, there's a show on the YouTubes called Tasting History. And it's got this guy, and it is interesting. And he'll look through history, and he'll do recipes from different periods and cultures in time, and then talk a little bit about the history of it. I like it. It's a good show.
Oh yeah, I follow that guy. I think.
Yeah, no, he's cool. I like him. He's a nice guy. But bear claws were made in the Midwest. Selden says, "Oh, there you go." But anyway, he had one recently that was talking about it's like a Roman stew, right? And it's really interesting because when you study like Roman culture, when you look at their just kind of day-to-day life, they're really no different than we are.
Yeah.
Right? Their cooking and everything was just as advanced and sophisticated as what we have. And he's doing this really looks like a good recipe. I actually might want to replicate it. But here's the interesting thing. He kind of came out with a piece of information I didn't know, which I'm always on board for learning something new. And it was a little bit of history. And at that, I didn't know because at that time, of course, Romans are all about the wine, the vino, right? Of course, beer came from the Scandinavian Germans, right? The Schwabian people made the beer. But the Romans had such a negative view of beer. They looked down. You were subhuman if you were a beer drinker. Only wine is the proper drink of a human, right? And it just made me laugh because here we are 2,000 years later, and they're exactly the same.
That hasn't
They
changed.
have not changed.
You can't really boil up to beer.
That's true. But I mean, you know how the Italians in their wine, how they are about wine. I mean, Jesus.
Can't get a beer there, huh?
I'm sure you might be able to find one, but they're very negative. They look down on it. It's just interesting that nothing's changed in that regard. Because, of course, the French are big on their wine, too, but you can find a beer in France easy, right? I know. I drank some.
Is it French beer or did you import it from somewhere?
No, it was some local. We went to because I went to a few places when I was doing the lecture over there just outside of Paris, and I was, we anthropologists were partying. Yeah,
They're a partying group.
we are.
Belgium
And
is famous for beer.
Well, we went out to a little gastronomy pub type of thing. And the food's too salty in France. I wasn't a big fan of it. But the beer was pretty good. They made it right there at that place. So
Oh, a little brewery then. That's
it
cool.
was super cold. It was like freezing cold. It was great.
Was it cold outside or was it just the drink that was cold?
No. It was chilled beer in ice chilled glasses.
Because there's usually no ice in Europe, right?
No, that is true. You don't usually get ice in your glass, but the glass is chilled. It was pretty good beer. I'm not the biggest beer fan, but it was pretty good.
A1 that's not cold is scarcely A1 at all.
No, yeah, you don't want warm beer like the Germans. They're just out of their damn mind. I think that's the reason why they keep creating mischief.
Wars.
They want to get
that's why,
beer from someplace.
That's why they lost the war.
That's probably why. Warm beer is not good for you.
Not good for anyone.
Yeah. Hallen's on to his second piece today, just so you know. And he's decided to somehow violate the Smurfs this time.
This is a canon character.
Is that?
Yeah, little clockwork Smurf.
Yes, it's cute.
Whoa, no,
But
that's
I'm just
frightening.
waiting for the pop out to be drawn into a penis.
No.
Which is probably safest.
Yeah. Now,
No,
Johan.
I'm not drawing Freud Smurf here, Chester.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, Johan, I have a question. First of all, it's awesome. It's got that such a beautiful finish quality to it, Johan. But what is the reference here? I feel like this is a movie scene.
Well, I don't know. Maybe from the yeah, maybe I in my head there is a bit scene from singing in the rain.
Sing in the Rain, yeah. Where
Maybe,
he's
yeah.
jumping in there. It's like the final and a snapshot where they freeze frame on the jump, right? And the end of the movie. It looks great though.
So, if Miyazaki did Singing in the Rain, that's what you'd have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like this little girl is a timid and shy girl, and he kind of meet a white bear that entertains her.
Yes, he's the imaginary friend.
Yeah, just some kind of like that.
And he murders the evil people that try to do the ne'er-do-wells. He murderlights them.
That's in the script, but you might be able to.
Yeah.
That is a different twist.
Not in your head. Yeah, I get it. This is very wholesome. It's super wholesome what I'm looking at. Did you guys see what Johan is doing? It's so
Yeah, I just yeah,
So good.
It's very story like picture book esque.
It
You
is.
know what I mean.
Beautifully has a very finished quality. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Yeah, very pretty.
Thank you.
Isn't it?
It is. It is. And of course, I'm excited to see what Mr. Motion does with black paper and white chalk. That is cute.
Oh, you can see it right now, actually.
No. I shall not. I shall not, sir.
He won't spoil himself. He'll wait.
I will wait.
As you wish.
Let's see here. Didn't Egyptians get paid in beer? Well, they had a thing that's kind of similar to beer. Alan says, I heard it was an Egyptian woman who discovered beer, but that could be ancient Egyptian feminist propaganda. Mm-hmm. Good, Alan. But
you know, most Egyptologists agree that they were paid in beer.
That's what I heard.
They did have a beer thing, a fermented thing similar, but
they would know they are Egyptologists.
All right, don't even start. Okay. But no, as far as the hopped beer that we know today, that's German.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So none of that in Egypt at that point.
No, well, they had something different. Of course, they had alcohol. Everybody's got a fermented thing anywhere you go in the world. Actually, one of the most dangerous, but also most tasty little bit of fermentations comes out of the Caribbean islands. The Puerto Ricans and Dominicans particularly make it. I don't know what they call it. Maybe someone knows. But they basically they make them in their house all the time. If you ever go to a Puerto Rican or Dominican's house, in the corner you'll see like a giant glass jar, and in it is just a bunch of fruit rotting.
Yeah, sounds interesting. I've had Latvian moonshine from Latvia for my drummer in my other band, and that stuff will fucking kill you. But it's nice. It's like really smooth tequila, but not as strong tasting as tequila, but stronger than I don't know what it's because it just came in a plastic bottle. It's just like, we'll drink this, why not? And then it's like later on, it's like, well, I regret that.
Yeah.
A fermented drink in South America and the native tribes of South America and also in Africa is done by taking mashed fruit pulp and squishing it around in your mouth and spitting it out and then letting it ferment.
Oh, you've watched too much Medicine Man with Sean Connery.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Right. Sheldon says kava. I don't know, maybe.
There's the flora in there will ferment it because it's not just yeast that will ferment. Certain types of bacteria will ferment stuff as well.
Sure, that makes sense.
Last time I went to Cuba, I did drink like some Cuban moonshine called gualfa or gualfarina.
and that stuff messed you up. And I want to say they do that all over the. You might be talking about that.
Maybe it was very. I can't remember the name of it, and if it was kava, I think I would remember that. But it was very powerful, very powerful. I mean, like Everclear level, right? But it was very tasty though. It was yum yum.
Well, they had a coffee drink up here, or it was back in like the 70s, and it was I think it was called kava.
Yeah, it's called kava.
Yeah, kava, and that was the ad for it. Was they had somebody talk about it, and before and after was like a goose or something saying kava.
I remember the summer of Cisco, but we won't talk about that summer.
That will be forgotten.
That was a bad summer. Yeah, it's the only time in my life I actually drank and drove.
Oh.
Yeah, the only time, because I didn't think anything of it. Someone gave me this drink. Came in like a 40, like a 40 size bottle. You know, the Colt bottle, the big Colt. What is it? Colt 45? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. The big, the big bottle. It was same size, and it was like an orangey drink. And someone gave me, and I just took a few shots off of it, and I just, that's nothing. It's some fruity, wine cooler. Shit, I could drink 5 of those and drive. So I didn't think anything of it, and I'm driving down. We're going to a nightclub, and I was driving down the road, and boy, it hit me. I had to focus like son of a bitch. But I got us there alive, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
But
maybe no wine coolers before driving.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a wine cooler. Cisco, they made it
Bartles
illegal.
and James.
Well, no, Cisco was made illegal because so many trouble. It was too fruity and easy to drink, and people getting bad drunk. They outlawed it.
Made you sing the thong song all the time too.
The what song?
The thong song. Cisco.
Oh, right. Okay. But that's the only time I ever was actually drunk and driving. Was that one time? Because normally I don't do that.
Sure. Yeah. No, why would you?
No. It's just why. It's just dumb.
Oh, Cisco was also known as liquid crack.
It was, yeah, liquid crack, yeah. It was dangerous shit, and because usually I'm not for government interference coming in and doing things like that, but that stuff was dangerous, very dangerous. I think they came. We talked about this before. I think you guys told me it came back later with a new recipe, but it just didn't catch on again.
They're now making them at that Borg, like in a jug.
What was that?
I think Borg. It's like the same thing. It's in a jug, and you put all the different liquors in it, and then you take your own jug everywhere you go.
Oh, I don't know. No, this is just because I have a side of my family. One of my aunt's daughters. She had a bunch of daughters, and they all married into a family of Dominicans, I think.
Kennedys?
No, Dominicans or Puerto Ricans. I think they were Dominicans. So I actually have cousins, by marriage to a bunch of Dominicans, and I go over and hang out their houses and stuff, and they were great because I used to. I was big. I still am. I'm a big boxing fan, and this is back in the age of Julio Cesar Chavez, and of course he's a hero to all the Latino. And to me too, because he's freaking awesome. So I go over and watch boxing with him, and it was sitting in the corner in this big glass jug with a bunch of fruit in it. I'm like, what the hell is that? And they explained it's we're making alcohol. Then they gave me some.
So how does it make it more potent than something like sangria?
I don't know.
Sangria is not really that strong, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it stronger than sangria when it's all just fruit in a bowl?
It is.
I don't know. I don't know. There must be another side of the process, right? There must be more to the process. They were just.
It could be a higher.
You add vodka.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sure there's more to the process. There's probably some distilling involved. But they just simply put it in the corner of the room just to let it ferment, I guess. I don't know the process. I don't know anything about it. I just know I tried it.
Corner of the room and forget about it.
Yeah. Cava. It was tasty though. I'll give them that.
Well, there you go.
I gotta
Can
look
make a
that
rap
up
song
now.
about this.
That's gotta be somewhere on YouTube.
It must be. Yeah. I don't really know
About
much
drinking
about
that
it.
Pruno.
All I know is the big glass jar with the fruit, and it was in everybody's house. Every Dominican's house I've ever gone into, there's a giant glass jar full of fruit in it.
Well, you're probably describing too. They just call it punch, ponche,
Yeah.
Okay. It
and it's
has
an
it has a
alcoholic
punch.
fermented fruit. Yeah, it's pretty much like it looks like sangria.
You make it in the toilet bowls, and then you
Yeah,
let
it's
it
like
run
it's
from
pretty
there.
much a prison recipe. Yeah.
Yeah,
prison
maybe
wine.
maybe it is.
It's
Yeah. It was good though. I mean, good is good, right? But I used
Yeah.
to. It was kind of fun the fact that those cousins of mine married into that Dominican family because it gave me a completely different, culinary culture to interact with, right? And because they got those Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, they got some good food, man.
Yeah.
They've got some nice grinds down there, dude. And I had another friend of mine. His dad was the chief of the Narragansett Indians, so I got to go eat the Native American, cultural food, which is called barbecue.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man! I mean, some of the best barbecue you ever had is those fucking those northern Indian powwows, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
do you have any? Huh?
I said, there's one thing I know about Dominicans. You never start talking about Egyptologists. They'll never stop.
No, my
They will
God,
never stop.
that's true. But it's weird because I did ask them, because I went to many powwows. Like I said, one of my best friends was his dad was the chief, and they were a lot of fun. I actually quite enjoyed them. But I didn't see any cultural food, right? It was all a very American food, and particularly really good barbecue. I mean, really good barbecue. So I was like, "Don't you have anything that's like yours?"
Oh.
And then they told me
They're
that
like, what do you
barbecue is
mean
theirs.
yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, barbecue.
And then I said, "Well, actually, barbacoa is from the Spanish."
And they gave you to go plate.
No, of
Barbacoa
course I
is
wouldn't be rude like that. I'm just kidding.
Of course
was a
not.
native word taken from the Spanish.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's it. But it doesn't matter anyway. Some of the best barbecue I've ever had was on a reservation in Rhode Island. It's
That's so
ridiculous. It
cool.
shouldn't be true, but it is.
Try these baby backs.
Yeah, seriously, dude. No, you know what they did? They took the kind of cheap cut of pork and I don't know the process, but it ended up in one of those, those aluminum tins we Americans use, the big ones.
Big bowl of fruit.
Yeah, but it's just this thing and it's in this sauce and it had aluminum foil over the top and I don't know the whole process for creating it, but it was tender and oh, they were really good, dude. Yeah. And they had this kind of, it's almost like a dirty rice, like a southern dirty rice. It was really good. But sometimes, though, they put too much liver in it. You know what I mean? Do you guys eat dirty rice?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I eat liver though, so
It's what they give the white man at reservations.
Yeah, it's probably true. Yeah, but well, no, dirty rice is just fried rice with liver cooked into it.
Yeah.
That's it.
that sounds great.
It is
That
good.
sounds great.
I like it. But sometimes the ratio is important, Rabbit. Too
Sure,
much
I get
liver
it.
is a bit much.
I suppose so. I love liver though. Throw some kidney in there as well. That'd be even better.
Mm-hmm.
I love organ meats. Well, all meat's good, but I mean they're good for you. I mean, liver's one of the best things you can eat when it comes to.
That's true.
I heard you guys have
And
a whole
it's
pool out
super
there full
cheap.
of liver.
Have any of you guys ever been to a powwow? Anybody been to a powwow here?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
I've
surprised.
got high in a wigwam. I have no idea what you're on about.
No, they're fun actually. I like the powwows. They're good. Oh, it is time. Thank you. I was talking again. Yes. My wife gets
Again.
angry. Well, sometimes I'm talking and I'm driving and I miss an exit.
Oh.
Yeah, my wife gets frustrated with me. So, thank you, Jeff. You're a good wife.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Use a real one, Jeff.
Yes.
Now make sure you put the frickin' lid down on the frickin' toilet.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
ask it to put itself
yeah.
down.
All the fruits fermenting.
That's true.
I'm
That is true.
I'm surprised the toilet doesn't tell you put the lid down.
Yeah. Well, I would shut it off. Yeah.
Your toilet wine is done.
I never understood the argument. I always put it down anyway because
the alcohol level is.
But ladies, I do have this question. Why is it that women always demand we put the seat down? Why can't you put the seat up?
If you're going in, you think it's down because that's the way it always should be, and you should always put the seat down anyway because that really messes up your bathroom if you leave it up. It defiles everything in the bathroom.
No,
you should always.
I hear their arms are too scrawny to be able to lift and
Yeah,
that's probably what it is, Andrew. Yeah. The
weaker sex.
Yeah. See, now, ladies, keep in mind, I said meeker. He said weaker. Keep that in mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the art, Jeff. So, let's come over
here.
Yay,
Chester.
All right, we're going to look at Andrew's first, and he's definitely doing a Pokemon Dragon Quest thingy here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool furry.
It is a good furry. And she's -1. She critically failed. So fine. She's a little wizard dress. She has Greek sandals on, winter weather shorts, which never made sense to me at all. Suspenders that go nowhere, and a little.
How do you know that?
Oh, that's fair.
Schrodinger's suspenders.
That's fair. That is fair. And a crop top T-shirt. But she's got her staff though. I like it. I think it's cute. It is definitely cute.
Yep.
This is the second annual Cute Off, by the way.
That's it.
It is.
So, Jeff, what do you think? Would you like to critique the transparency of the slimes?
Oh yeah,
slimes are not pastel-y enough.
No, I agree.
Well, I wouldn't want to make them pastel.
You need at least one more degree of pastel in the slime.
I only work in deeply saturated, so pastel isn't really in my.
And you fail
in my scheme.
Fail, sir.
Oh, that's a very good saturated pastel.
Yeah, saturated pastel. Awesome.
Oh wow! See, Jeff, they're throwing lingo at you.
He's a 0.5% too pastel-y.
That's true. I'd agree. 0.34287 maybe percent. Yeah, I think it's great though. The only critique I have is you didn't put any color on her fingernails.
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's just a straight fail.
Oh, let's see. What color should her fingernails be?
Purple.
Purple.
Probably like a soft purple.
Yeah, I go
green.
Hang on, what's that noise in the background? Is the toilet ass telling you that your sake's done?
Yes. Of course, if you've ever seen the process for making sake, you wouldn't say such a thing because it's freaking laborious. But nevertheless, this is very good. Of course, really like it. If you guys like it, vote for Andrew in the straw poll. Second annual Cute Off, first entry.
Woohoo.
Moving along. An actual contender, someone who could take it all, the cuteness herself, Amy. Link is fighting chocobos.
I always remember that in Link to the Past when you hit a chicken too many times and you get annihilated by loads of them.
Cuckoo attack.
Yeah.
In Link to the Past, yeah.
In all of them.
Oh, is it in all? I've only ever played Link to the Past.
Every single one of them. Every single one of them. You do not mess with the cuckoos.
No, you do not.
Oh wow!
You can't mess with them in Skyrim either, though, because you get arrested. Chickens are just endangered in all games.
Well, the only game I actually molested chickens in was Fable, and I enjoyed kicking them.
They didn't form a revenge squad or anything like that.
No, they weren't clever enough. Yeah,
but just kind of went
yeah, cuckoo. Yeah, but this is super mega cute. Link has stolen a baby who is sleeping peacefully, and he's getting ambushed. Backstab.
Get all the friends over there and probably fly off with them. You can kind of use them to fly a little. Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Sorta.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, you could hover.
Oh
Where did
yeah.
they put that back in Breath of the Wild?
Well,
Flight by Chicken.
there is a comic book called Chew. It's a great comic book.
Chew. Oh yeah.
And in
That's great.
there is a genetically modified chicken.
Oh.
And his name is
Oh.
what's his name? El Pollo.
El Pollo, yeah.
El Pollo, just El Pollo, yeah, El Pollo.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where they're talking about the legend of El Pollo, and it just goes to the next panel, perfectly placed turn page, right? You go to the next panel, and it's showing this chicken kung fuing to death these bad guys, and he's just attacking. It's funny, and the only word bubble is "Baka."
Chew was great. That was a
really
great.
good.
That was a good idea. That was a good idea.
Yeah. But
Well,
if you haven't read
learned-
Chew, go read Chew.
The only thing that didn't give him
martial arts,
premonition
but
was carrots, right? Or beets. What was it?
Sebopathy, I believe, is what that's called.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a great comic book. But that one little bit with El Pollo was hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys like what Amy's done, please vote for Stropel. It's mega cute. Jeff, would you dare even critique it a little?
Yes, it's too perfect.
Yeah, that's
Aww.
it is fair.
Sweet.
That is
You
amazing.
simp.
You simp. Yeah. This is an angry chicken, though.
Well, it's got his little baby up there by mistake, so like, what's going on?
Link's about to die. Super chibi, super cute. All right, let's keep moving down here. Next, we have Amaran, the reigning champion, by the way. Second annual. We have I do believe a Resident Evil character is saving a young girl, and she's a bit thick.
Mm-hmm.
Panties out.
Yeah, as it should
Panties
be.
out.
Yeah. What characters are these, Amaran?
That's
Leon
Leon.
and Ashley.
Well, Leon I recognize, but the girl I don't.
Ashley from the Resident Evil 4.
Oh, Ashley. Alrighty. I think it's really good. It's super chibi cute, which we do not see Amaran. See, Amaran's he's a sandbagger. He's a sandbagger. He's just waiting for the opportunity to just pounce. I love it. And he was looking at Japanese kanji over here to possibly add something to the photo.
Yeah, I didn't have anything. Didn't have anything that could fit. This could have been shock
Sugai! Yeah.
or sharp pain.
Sugai!
Pissed.
Shh. Ureshi.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for everyone for saying, "Oh, that's good. That's pretty good."
It is good. I like it.
That's
Yeah, no one likes me here.
My gosh.
Well, I'm waiting for Jeff
I think your
to
shit's
critique
excellent.
you. Yeah.
It's just he comes in here and just blows everyone away.
Yeah, you leave us speechless.
You do.
And then you want us to phrase after our jaws are dropped?
I know. Right. No
Okay,
no
my
critiques, Jeff?
Yeah, there's a critique. No cute zombies.
No cute zombies.
No.
That is a miss.
Amaran used the same gradient as me too. I don't know about that.
I think the only
He's taking
Resident
my-
Evil
taking my gradient.
female character I remember was Jill. I think her name was Jill.
Yeah, Jill is in.
Yeah.
There's loads of female characters.
There are, but I just remembered Jill. I think Valentine, maybe? Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
I think that's her
Alright.
name.
I was always a Claire Redfield guy.
Oh, okay. I didn't play the game series very much, really. And the movie series, of course, they added a character with Alice. Does that anger the Resident Evil people that the movies have like hardly any connection to the story?
Yeah,
Yeah, the movie sucks.
Yeah, they're awful. And two, he only added Mila Jovovich because that's his wife. So
Well, actually, they met and were married on the set, I do believe.
Wow, that's a
yeah,
She was becoming a hot property at the time.
she
So.
was. She was.
In
Did you
more
just
ways
call a
than one.
woman property?
She was
Yes.
a hot property. Yeah. But I have to
Wow.
say, he made a smart move though, because she turned out to not be a typical Hollywood libtard. She's a pretty normal lady. They got a bunch of kids. They've been married forever, so that
Too
worked
bad
out.
she just sucks at acting.
Yeah, well, she had to suck at that, but she doesn't need to. All she needs to do is stand there, look cute as frickin' shit, and then say "Lilo Dallas." That's all you need.
Corbin Dallas.
That's fair.
Yes, very cute. Anyway, this is great. If you guys like what Amron's done, please vote for him in the straw poll. All right, moving along here to a bear. That this is mean. This is mean spirited. Just so you know, this is mean spirited.
No, it's not.
Why?
Really good.
Do you prefer it in gray or brown?
Oh,
Gray.
Gray's better.
Gray, yeah, gray looks cool.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
He's just talking about me being old. He's just slapping at me.
Yeah, that's
Look
why
at
it's so good.
Yeah.
Look at that chocolate all over your face.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit.
Oh, I want one.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. He looks really happy too.
He
Call the
does.
hearts. He loves his whatchamacallit.
He does, as he should, because it's one of the best candy bars ever invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, the picture needs more whatchamacallits in it.
It does. It needs a background of whatchamacallit's not hard. Yeah. But anyway, I think it's great, though. It's good fun. Thank you for the teasing.
No problem.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Very nice. Whatchamacallit bear. Honey has created. Honey's gone subtle today, but I dig it though. And we have some general static animation. It's a little different, but it looks great though. It's very very cute little ducklings. I don't know why we have a bird fetish going on in that house. Girls, do you have something to tell me?
It is not just they're different.
They're cute.
They are cute.
They
are cute.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of them like out in the ponds out by our grocery. I'll buy a grocery store. Just a whole bunch of ducklings.
It's like a mom and a dad, and just like 5 or 6 little ducklings all running around. They're so cute.
I used to love duck season though. That was good eats.
They're cutest.
Yeah, ducks are tasty.
But anyways, super cute. Jeff, would you like to just destroy her day?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Water needs to be bluer.
Yeah, the water should be bluer. That is fair. That is fair. I feel for their safety in this water.
What if they're in Ohio though?
Oh, fair.
And they need a third. Then they need a third eye on their forehead.
It makes me feel it makes me feel they're swimming in the bay of my my City Skylines game. Not good.
You know, I thought Ohio hate was only from Michigan. It was only restricted to Michiganders. So.
Why do
think
they
it's the
have
whole country.
gander? Michiganders.
Yeah, you can't stop me from
I
hating
don't know.
Ohio.
They figured.
Was that a duck joke?
It was a duck joke.
No, actually, a gander would be a goose.
Goose.
But
They're
anyways,
closely related.
yeah. But anyways, the geese are more obnoxious. Anyways, yeah, no, that actually the whole Michigander thing was
Portuguese?
determined. Portuguese was the whole Michigander thing was hammered out actually in the 70s. I remember when they made that. Yeah, they made that the term.
Michigander.
Well, Michiganites,
Michiganians?
Michigans,
Yeah,
Michiganders.
One of the most-
Michiganites sound like villains in the Mormon Bible.
It does.
Why not Miss
And we
Gunner?
smelt the Hittites and the Michiganites.
Lots of
Why
snooting.
not about Miss Gunner? I think it's badass.
It is good. Yeah, it's very super cute. So if you like what Honey has done, please vote for the straw poll, man. Let's keep moving along here. Rabbit, he's having a day. Wow. Now this is not something I ever knew I needed, Rabbit. Hellraiser baby.
This is great.
Poor Pinhead. Nobody wants to open his puzzle box. He can't tear anybody apart.
Well, he's got a hook in his face.
He does. Yeah. I do love
Yeah,
the
maybe he's
fact
just
that
in pain.
that the Hell
Because
Priest
his face.
was named by the people.
Yes.
That's great. So, I'm sorry, Johan. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. But it's super cute. Jeff, would you like to critique it?
Too cute.
Too cute. Too cute. Let's ask my
Is
son.
it-
Son, would you like to judge the cuteness of the Hellraiser baby?
Rabbit, is he experiencing pain or pleasure?
My son said, "Hi, kawaii desu ne."
Slave, I mean son.
Hi. But it is super cute. If you like what he's done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Alan here was extra busy. We have a Pinocchio Smurf made into a cuckoo clock. So go ahead, Alan.
Oh, that's so cute.
It is cool.
It is cool. Whoa. Oh, no. Wow, animation. Coming at you, Amy. It's not right, dude.
That is ultimate cheating right now.
Who is this song, dude?
It's the Northern Boys.
Goodness gracious. Well, I do love the fact that Mickey's testicles are inverted. I like that. That's good. That's a good point. Mickey was enjoying that way too much. Donald's his buddy, though. Let's ask the son what he thinks about this one. Son, what do you think about this cuteness? Go ahead, do the animation. Ine, he says, Ine. Okay. There you go. Final judgment. Alan, you're a sick man. Just so you know.
Who is the mystery punisher there? Who's the torturer? That's the question.
No, we could never know it was Donald. Yeah,
I think it's Scrooge McDuck.
You think it's Scrooge? No, that's Donald. That's his buddy. He's got the little hat on. See? Yeah. Oh, this is not right.
It could be Huey, Dewey, or Louie.
You know, you're going to get me sued by Disney. You know that, right?
Yeah, they'll come after us.
They will.
They'll take Malta away from you.
They will. But I do have one question before I hastily move on. What's the deal with the toes?
Shoes off.
Just
only have 4
shoes
fingers.
off. That's true. Four toes, but they're so widely spread.
Oh yeah, an ecstasy.
Oh, I see. Oh, is that what that is?
I really didn't.
Never curl.
I really didn't need to know that answer.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you ask?
Well, here's the thing. Alan has cheated, and he's going to win. Don't blame me.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you
I
like
think,
it, vote in straw poll.
I think the chat has more morals than you
I
give him credit
don't know.
for.
Have you ever met the chat?
The sad part is that nowadays Disney will probably pick that up and put it on a cap.
Sheldon says that's true though. But Sheldon says the beans are over the Franks. How did the beans get over the Franks? Yeah. Oh goodness gracious. But moving on. We have something. We go from extremely depraved to ultra wholesome. Johan.
Yay!
Aw, it's a nice Chester bear. He's got his saxophone. The little girl is so excited for her imaginary friend who murderlates people. Perfect. Yeah, you should have a blood overlay.
Oh my god.
Great. Son, what do you think about this one?
That's so horrible.
This one he spoke English before he's saying that's enough, Dad. The joke's done. He said that. But he came over and he spoke English this time, first English, and he said, "Oh, that's good.
Yes.
So you got English, Johan. Damn,
Yeah.
Dang.
damn."
Hey, you
Yeah, he
call
said,
your
"Yada,
son
Daddy,
son?
yada." All right, fine. No, it's funnier that you don't hear it. That's the joke.
Oh.
He's making his lunch, and I'm interfering with it. I frustrate
Oh.
him. But he did like this. It's very good. Jeff, go ahead. I dare you. Dare you.
There's no sex mountain in the background.
There is no sex mountain in the background. That is true. That is true.
What is that?
Nothing. Don't you listen to them.
Oh,
It's all
sex mountain.
propaganda.
Yep.
Wow.
Chester owns a sex mountain.
No, it's a fertility shrine. Sheldon says, Son is getting tired of being called over. He is. It didn't take very long, did it? Young people have no patience. But anyway, very good. If you like what Johan has done, please vote on the straw poll. It's going to be tough today, dude. There are some great fun ones here today. Really good fun ones. We still got two to look at.
And JD is in the straw poll as well. So.
Oh, is he? Did he? He did do. That's
Yes.
just remember, steak cooker. Okay. So let me go over here and let me bring up to go to the draw along because I know we have Mr. Motion, of course, and we have Rosa, I hope. Aw. Ooh. I think someone needs to check in on Doug.
No.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Wow, there's a lot of draw along today. Jesus, dude. There's a lot today, huh? That's cool. All right, let's go from top to bottom. So we'll do Mr. Motion first. And he decided to go in blue. We're going blue today. Maybe I should share this so you guys can see it here.
You're sharing a Gas Pro.
I know. I'm on it. I'm on it. All right, here you go. I
I'm
just
gonna put my head
so
in
you
the
guys
oven
can
later.
look at it. Yes, you should do that. Where am I here?
It's still black, by the way. It's just lighting in my room.
Oh, is it? Okay, but it's Cthulhu-esque.
It's Death from Puss in Boots.
Death from Puss in Boots. I haven't seen that, so I don't know the reference. I don't know that it's. I don't think it's cute though.
You don't think it's cute?
It's terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's a
I'm
little
being
puppy.
outvoted though. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cute.
But what do you think of Jason's piece here, Jeff?
Very blue.
It is blue.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
That's what's making me sad, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
But
He wants to kill something.
he does. He's got the
Aw.
eyes.
But in a sweet way.
In a
in
sweet
a sweet
way.
way.
What did you think
Sweet,
of the
sweet
new
release.
What did you think of the new
Happiness.
Puss in Boots movie, Jason?
Oh, it's one of my favorites so far this year.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, okay. All right.
I hear it's excellent. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's excellent.
It's too good and for its own good.
Oh, that's cool. That's good to hear, though. That's good to hear. It's been a while, right? But
Yeah.
I think it looks great, though. It's always fun to see what you come up with. Jeff, critiques? Just two blue?
I did. Yeah, just two blue.
All right, fine. So if you guys like what he's done, please vote for the straw poll. Now, Rosa. Rosa.
Yes.
Rosa.
What?
Hi.
Yes.
What is today's theme?
Today's theme is supposed to be cute.
Today's theme is supposed to be cute. You're right. So why did you create the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life?
I just
It's cute, baby.
That is terrifying. That is Ghost Angel God Baby destroying the world. Look at it.
Very cute.
just kept on bigger and bigger. So it's just like it just comes for you. That's
It
what I
is
think.
cosmic. That is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cosmic.
The
Yeah,
eyes, the
Are you
planet
doing
between
digital
its
coloring?
palms as it goes.
and if it claps, you disappear. Yay!
Yes, exactly. It is terrifying. Jeff, can you add anything to this monster cosmic baby?
I think the eyes are staring through my soul.
They are.
Good.
They're devouring
Ooh.
your soul. They are.
Great.
You know,
Soul devouring eyes.
yeah.
Yes.
You know, the composition and the art of it's actually really good, Rosa.
It's
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's
It's the first
excellent.
time
Oh yeah.
tools, and I was like, oh, okay, I want to play with a little, and it is easier for me to see right now because of my eyesight issues. I was like, oh, cool, I can blow it up and see things better.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, I can sort of make details. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
You know, I
Alright,
never.
the digital coloring's new for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't do usually coloring. Coloring is hard for me.
Yeah.
It is
That's
nice
cool.
though. It is nice. Yeah, I like the coloring. But you know, if you sit and think about it, God being a little baby makes a lot of sense.
He was. That's what Christian is all about. Do, 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 da, da.
That's mine. Now, before very good. If you guys like what Rosa did, please vote for a straw poll. I'm not sure what you guys are going to do because we have got
I know.
some killer stuff. There's some really good art here today. I mean, come on, dude. This is really good. Amy
Yep.
brought it. Amron's cheating. We're not even going to talk about
Don't forget-
Rosa.
Don't forget JD.
I won't.
great.
Oh, JD, I will get that in a second. I'm sorry. We got Eric here. Picking on me again. Honey, I like the static action though. I like it. It's different. It's neat. It's a good
you.
job. It's very animated. Rabbit cheating again. Alan, no, don't look at Alan. No one look at Alan. Okay.
Look at me.
Johan. Very, very
That
nice.
was cool.
And let me go over here and find JD's. He left very quickly, so I didn't
Yeah.
notice.
Look at it.
See, we got a lot of draw along today. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Up near the
In
top.
draw along.
It should be the first one.
yeah, I think it's the first one. Yeah.
It's above Doug's first one.
Oh, here it is. It's not the first one. It's the second one.
Yeah, Jeff, get it right.
Yeah.
The Doug's first one.
Here we go. All right. Here's JD's.
Which shall
JD,
remain nameless.
23. This is Huntress.
Yay.
I don't know.
Anybody?
It's one of his characters. It's one of his characters.
It's one of his characters. Huntress character. Yeah.
Isn't that Hawkeye?
Maybe. I'm not sure where the cuteness comes in though.
Is it like chibi proportions?
Maybe that's
It's
it.
Kunai,
chibi
a chibi version from his creative indie comics.
Well,
He
thank
made-
Yeah.
you, Eric. You pay attention. How nice.
It's right above the picture.
Yeah.
Is
Good
it?
read,
Glasses on.
Chester.
Oh, Kunai, a chibi version from my creative indie comics I make at something. So very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. If you guys like what JD has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. So you guys got a lot to choose from. Whilst you go and make your decisions, however, I have a lot of draw alongs to go through. So let me get to it.
Yay.
Elrod put up quite a few today, so we'll show the first one. A
Huzzah!
very classic Winnie the Pooh, Amy. Very
Ooh,
classic.
Winnie the Pooh.
Very classic.
Oh.
Is that who that is?
This is,
Isn't it?
This is
Isn't
Little Bear character.
Is
Teddy
it?
Forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teddy Forgotten. Yeah.
Teddy Forgotten. Aww. Aww. It is cute though.
There we go.
It's somber though.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Jeff. He made Jeff sad,
It was a very classic little Teddy.
or he made Jeff incontinent. I'm not sure which.
Jeffy Forgotten.
Yes, incontinent. Amy,
Jeffy
Encanto?
Incontinent.
is this a new word for you?
It's incontinental.
No, incontinent means unable to hold one's fecal matter within one's body.
So what is incontinental?
Incontinental would be not continental. So, Hawaii, I guess. Anyway, let's move along. I'll save Doug's for later. Jason Gonzalez. He didn't finish it, but I like it, though. It's pretty cool, dude. It's Spock, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
That's what it
Chibi
says
Spock.
above the picture.
fun.
Oh,
I
I'm
love
supposed
it.
to read again? God damn it. Quick TV
Yeah.
Spock needs sleep. All right, fine. I like it, though. It's super cool, man.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I love seeing him try different things.
Kind of pissed off.
Bombard.
Well, Spock's always pissed off, let's be fair.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't usually look too warm and happy.
No, he's analytical. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's very, very nice. Elrod also, this is his bear. Oh, Teddy Forgotten Right. He put a bunch of images up, so I'll just kind of stream them past you here. He put a whole bunch of them up. It is a very cute little character he made here.
Oh,
He fights dragons.
I've not seen that one before.
He fights bunny bots. Teddy Forgotten. Teddy Forgotten Fantasy cosplay versus physics. All right.
How do you even?
More dragon fighting.
Yay.
And then here's another one that is not Teddy. I'm not sure why, but ooh la la. Oh, the mermaid. I get it.
Oh, she's pretty.
I
That's
get it.
fun.
I get it. Yeah.
I feel like dusting would be hard underwater.
It would be. It would be hard. Although this next one here is actually really nice. This is like mouse guard. Sorry, what'd you say?
She's using a maid costume.
Yes,
Yep.
a mermaid. Maid.
Mermaid.
Oh,
Wink, wink.
mermaid.
Yeah, it's
I
a
see
pun.
that.
French mermaid. Yep.
Yes.
I see that now.
This next one
Very
here
clever.
is very reminiscent of Mouse Guard or Seeker and Nim or something, though. This is excellent. Look at that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our pieces from one of our readings of Redwall.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean,
That would be why.
that'd
It
be why.
looks like Mouse.
I mean, Elrod's a great artist. We know that, but every now and then he does something. This is really nice. I like this a lot.
It
Yeah.
is. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the function, the position of the characters, it's really good. Yeah.
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 The expression on the bird, I like it.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
What was her name? Was it? I can't remember. Thunderbeak?
Carrier?
Oh, I'll look that up later. But yeah, I remember that scene. It's a beautiful drawing.
That's so cute.
Cornflower?
It's very nice, very, very nice. We also have Sheldon here, and Sheldon has done a nice little draw along. Super cute. A second annual Cute Off, Sheldon Martin,
Oh,
2023.
that is cute. That's so nice, Sheldon.
It is.
I like your colors.
It's Amy being put into House Hufflepuff.
Aw, it's so cute.
It is
I
super
like
cute.
the teeth. The tooths.
The teeth,
The
yeah,
missing
it's
tooth,
great.
Yeah.
It's super cute, Sheldon. Sheldon, okay, he does draw along stuff, but he doesn't come in much. He's a really solid artist. Yeah, he's almost. I'm not sure what he does for a living. I wish he'd come in and have a chat about it because he feels very commercial to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's a commercial artist, right? I mean, he actually does it for a living. I feel.
Yeah,
Don't you think, Sheldon?
Sheldon needs to join us again.
Yeah.
Join us. But thanks for drawing along, Sheldon.
Yeah, I always got that
We always
feeling.
love having you.
It's the same when
Yeah.
Mike used to come in, or when Jason. They have that commercial touch, right? You know, the commercial touch. Eric has put up an alternate version of his piece for today, and it's better. It is better.
Oh, so now it's just an ad.
It's an advertisement for whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's perfect. But of course, great art, great draw alongs. Let me go over to Twitter and take a look at Doug's stuff or Blue Moon's, and there might be something over there as well. So we'll check it out. Alrighty. I'm on my Grandpa Monster account here. I do have another one, but that one, that was the one where everybody's on. This is my gamer one. Kelsey Shannon, once again, always nice to get a piece of art from Kelsey. He's always throwing
Okay.
stuff out. I wouldn't mind getting Kelsey over here. That'd be cool. Have a chat with him. He seems like a nice fella.
Mhm.
think I was on one stream with Edwin, with him one time. So yeah, I think I've spoken to him before. I think it was with Edwin. But anyway, very nice. Let's see if we got anything else. Trivia Tuesdays. Nice. This is miniature board gaming. Great company, Warlord Games. You ever heard of them, Rabbit?
No.
They try to be a competitor to Games Workshop. You know?
Yeah, I don't really. I don't do those things.
Okay,
I don't really know much about it.
All you had to do was say nerd, and it would have been the end.
Well, yeah, I should have just said that, I guess.
Ooh, Fantasy Light Games with Edwin. That looks good. Ooh, someone is shooting a rifle. That's not allowed anymore. Oh, Donald Delay. I haven't spoken to Donald in a while. Ooh, spaceships or something blew the hell up. That looks like a something like a mid-air crash or something.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Ooh, look at this old piece right here. They're boxing with heads. Very nice, nerdrotic. Okay. Yeah, I'm always looking for something that's not right, but
Like that?
yeah, that's not right.
Right.
That's definitely not right.
What's that?
I don't have don't ask.
What it is.
Yeah.
It's got the jigglenomics.
It does. Ukraine allies see way to end war. Lack plan. Okay, thank you, Chuck. You didn't live very long. Let's see here.
Still alive.
Symbios.
He's still alive, yeah. Yeah.
Real.
You know you're old when you know who she is. Do I know who she is?
I don't know who that is.
No.
I don't
I have
know
no
who
idea
that
who that is.
is.
No idea.
Look at the comments. Let's see who it is.
Maybe we shouldn't.
That takes effort. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing very interesting on Twitter today. Twitter's boring today.
Thank goodness.
Once in a while, I guess.
Ooh, war games. Okay. Don't know.
What the hell?
I know, it's
What
like
is that?
fun.
We'll just
He's
stay
cute.
on this for a while. Anyway, let's go over here and get to what we're supposed to be doing. So let's see. I got to go my latest. And we got a bunch of stuff. Oh my God, it's terrifying. It's going to eat the universe. Everybody's cheating, of course. Let's see what Doug put up. He put a couple things up. So let's go in sequence here. I'm not
Oh my
sure.
God, I didn't notice that. Oh my God.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
It's Nicki Minaj.
It's
From our
oh,
conversation.
it's Nicki
WAP.
Minaj. Oh, I see.
Oh.
And I think
Yeah.
he mistook cute for the opposite.
Yeah, could be.
Well, it's amazing though because it looks just like her. That's amazing.
It does.
How
I
incredible.
threw up in my mouth a little bit. Pretty accurate of her,
Yeah.
actually.
Also, Jimmy Fly.
I don't.
Very lifelike.
Yeah, very, very lifelike. Music has been attacked. Hello from the garden. Very nice. Thank you very much. He put some effort in today because we get the someone triggered him with a Nikki. I think it was Rosa. It was Rosa. Rosa did that. This is his official entry for the cute off, though, I would say right here. Oh, what is this character's
Aw.
name? Someone please help me.
Cutie
This
duck.
No, this is
duck.
an actual character.
Oh.
Baby Huey? Really?
No, Baby
No.
Huey's giant.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. It's old. This is super old, but oh, it's killing me. Eric, why aren't you helping?
It's got to be Looney Tunes, right?
No, it's older than that.
It would be like Tex Avery, something maybe.
Yeah, it is Tex Avery, I think. I can't remember the name of this character. And when she said Baby Huey, it makes me think she might be right though. But anyway, this is his cute, and it is cute-ish, although disturbing as well, which is perfect. But we have another video entry up. No, he didn't. He only did the one. And this was this is Captain Crunch. Is that cute?
That's from last year.
Oh, last year. That was his last year entry. Oh, that's nice if he keeps everything orderly. He's an orderly guy. That's nice.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of great draw alongs today. Thank you all very much. That's it's always fun to see those. Alan is cheating again. Of
Way.
course, he's going to get
Gotcha.
kicked off of
Got him.
Twitter. Disney's coming at you, dude. They don't like that shit. But cute,
I don't blame them.
excellent. Elrod just putting out a stream of stuff. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice indeed. All right, guys. So I need to vote now. So let me go ahead and do that. All right. Let's see here as it loads. All right. Who won the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Cute Off competition? Second annual Cute Off, Jeff. Okay. So I have multiple choices. A lot of people came in to be involved in this today because it's, the second annual Cute Off. Therefore, very important. Very important. All right, let's see what my options are here. I have Andrew, Sam Adams Boston Cream Lager Fleming. Now, why do you have such a hate for Sam Adams?
I like Sam Adams.
Sam
Sam Adams.
I like Sam Adams too. It's actually pretty good. Are you a lover of the Sam Adams, Andrew?
I don't drink.
Oh, fair enough. I don't really.
And even if I did, my choice would not be beer. I do not like beer.
It is bitter. Yeah, you need it really cold when it's refreshing. So I could go with that, or I could go with Amy turbocharged sucrose Lester. That's better. That is better. She is turbocharged. That is for sure. We have Melissa. They don't call me honey for nothing, Lester. Can you do that better, honey? Can you give me the the sassy sexy? Give me that. You read it.
Oh. Don't
All
call
right.
me honey for nothing.
No. I was sexier than you. It should never be true that a 52-year-old man is sexier than you.
Okay, honey.
Get on that.
Okay.
Yes. Practice makes perfect. Sweet as in boobs. Amron. Fair enough. Fair enough. Eric sitting on a throne of whatchamacallits. Hawkins.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, boy. Very, very nice. One doomed. If you make a Carolina Reaper sweet, I'll eat it. Right. Very, very nice. I don't even know. I'm going to need to think about this for a second with Alan here. Okay, here we go. Alan, sweet, explicit deleted. Alonzo. It's very wrong, Alan. Very, very wrong. Johan, what's a cute off?
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all right. Johan, what's a cute off? Alexander, as he wins. Yes. Mr. Carbo packing Kit Kat's Motion. Do you like Kit Kats, Mr. Motion? What do you think, Jason?
It's been a while since I had or actually I do love Kit Kats. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but
it is
yeah,
one of the few candy bars I consistently eat. That is true.
They're not my favorite though.
No, but I can't get my favorite. Unfortunately, we've already established this.
If you'd give someone in here your address, you could get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll
That'd be your Easter
my
present.
Secretary.
That's the Easter bunny.
Yeah. Or I could go with Rosa. In Texas, all sweet is sassy. No, let me do that. I can do it better. In Texas, all sweet is sassy. Was that better? That was better. De oro.
Oh, sweet is sassy.
Now, here's the thing, though. Melissa dropped the ball. Let's be fair. We'll be honest. Okay. But Rosa, she got to pick that ball up and run with it. Rosa, go ahead and read that in the proper sexy, sassy, sweet Texan accent that we all know you have.
Oh, fine. Okay, here we go. In Texas, all sweet is sassy.
Ooh, chill.
There you go.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Melissa, do better.
It was a pretty good Southern accent.
She does. That's fair. Then, of course, we got JD, Honey Dip Bojangles Thuggery, the comic attack. Very nice.
God.
That was a good one, Jeff. You get points for that one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
There you go.
Thank you.
But anyway, there are it's often very difficult in here to make decisions. This week, some really fun stuff. I really don't know. Andrew had some. Oh goodness gracious. Goodness.
I know, right?
Johan's was so clean, dude.
Yeah.
Alan's is wrong, and he shall not get a vote from me. Okay. Now I gotta, I'm going with Rabbit. I'm going with Rabbit. Decision made.
There you go.
No, that baby pinhead's great, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a shame you voted for me. You could have actually made a big difference.
Right. I did nothing. I did nothing. All righty. But I gave you a vote, though. You only had one before.
Oh yeah, I technically come in second. So
you do.
Wow, is there seriously a 4-way tie right now? That's crazy.
know.
Yeah, there's 16 votes. I mean, we need like one more.
Chat.
Someone will vote, but they'll vote for like Alan or like Mr. Motion or something, and then it won't change anything.
Right.
I think I'm taking the L today.
Yeah, I think so. You got nothing. You have nothing. Thank you, sir. Goodness gracious. But we'll give it a minute and see if anything changes here while Eric goes and changes his account and votes for someone. Thank you, Eric.
Even my actual friends don't care. I said,
No.
don't forget to vote for me. And it's like, nah.
No love. No love.
Hey, all
No
my
love.
friends were
No
asleep, so you know.
Yeah. That's where all mine are. They're in bed by now.
Oh, are they? Oh! I just saw
something
something
moved.
shift. Yeah, something moved, but it wasn't at the top. It was at the bottom.
That was
No, somebody gave somebody gave Alan a vote.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I know. That's perfect. I'm surprised Johan isn't up there banging at that. That thing was so clean, dude.
I am too.
It was.
The thing is, just they're like, everyone does something different, and they're all good though. Well, it's
They
hard
are.
to vote.
They are.
I always find it hard.
Yeah, it is difficult. But I'll let it run here for a second. However, thank you very much for coming in here, everybody. We do love doing this show. It's a lot of fun. And of course, the cute off is a wonderful idea. Whose fault is that?
Jeff's, I think.
It's Jeff's fault.
I figured it was Andy's
Fault.
idea. Or both.
So, Jeff, while we sit here and wait and see if a vote will pop in, what are we doing next week?
Drawing competition for comics.
You don't know. So we're not.
No, I don't know either. I don't know. I
That's
don't know.
fine.
We have got some coming up, but they're not yet.
Well, that's
we need
great.
some.
No, we do.
You know,
I love covering the indie stuff, but we haven't done it in a long time, and I'll leave it up to you guys. I don't make decisions like that. But I'm gonna. I'll put a request. We haven't done in a very long time. Is a comic book character.
Okay,
That's
I
true.
get that.
Well,
Don't
that's
pick
true.
a shit one though, please.
No, I'm not going to pick any. I'm just saying I'd
Everybody
like to
picks
see that. It's been a long
Like-
time, years.
Would it be like a specific character or pick a favorite comic book character?
Maybe a
Or
team.
like favorite.
No, if we do that, I vote Judge Dredd because that's what I don't. That's what I know.
I think we did Judge Dredd already, though.
We've done Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Slain. Anything from 2000 AD.
Yeah, no one knows.
Aliens. How about what do you mean no one knows those? Well, I don't know all your. I mean, I know Batman.
Do you guys want to do?
That's about
you
it.
Want to do a Giger week?
We already did.
We
already did
already
that.
did. That's right.
We did that. Yeah.
Yeah, we did do Judge Dredd back in 2019.
It's been a while. It's been years.
I don't care what. I mean, if you want to do something you all want to do, it's fine. I'll just draw something I want to do anyway. Unless you choose something I know. I mean, everyone knows. You all know
Darrow's
read
calling
comics,
for
don't you?
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I mean,
we
you
could
can
do-
draw. If you want to draw X-Men, that's fine.
How about just X-Men?
There are a lot of different X-Men.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah, I draw my own.
Oh no, be
They're-
more
they're at
specific.
least-
Otherwise,
More-
Pal's
Mutants
gonna
of
draw something
color.
weird.
X them.
Yeah.
X them.
X them.
X them.
Well, you guys discuss it amongst yourselves, make a decision. You don't have to do what I suggested. It's been a while since we've done superhero characters. I wouldn't mind seeing one. But nevertheless, I am going to call it here. So thank you to everybody for coming in, of course. Thank you, JD, Rosa, Mr. Motion, Johan, Alan, Andrew, Rabbit, Eric, Amaran, of course, Melissa, and Amy. Thank you all very much. Claps for everybody.
Woo! Yay!
Very nice. Very nice.
Yay.
Of course, we have a three-way tie at top with Amy, Melissa,
Oh.
Amaran, and Eric. So, gentlemen, you'll have to just take a back seat. Girls, arm wrestle right now. Yeah, the winner goes. Go ahead, arm wrestle, go.
I don't get to go on anyway. They're automatically in the show
I know.
anyway.
I'm just kidding. I just want to hear the arm wrestling. I want to hear it. I'm listening intently. All
The
right.
grunting and panting and heavy breathing.
That bit. Yeah, that bit. But anyway, thank you all very much. So let's go through here and have everybody talk about what they're working on, and then we'll have just take us out of here. Awesome. That was fun. Let's start, of course, with the Andrew as usual. His name is always first. Go ahead.
There you
All right. Okay, if you guys want to check out the rest of my work, you can head to solariansun.com and check out my comic for free. Today we are posting up to page 244 that you can read for free at solariansun.com. If you want to become a member and subscribe to the comic at patreon.com/AFLM, we are up to page 548, I believe. So only rounding about two more until we hit that 550 milestone, which is great. I'm finishing up the Kickstarter, the Kickstarter shipping. I only have a couple more books to draw on, and then everybody's will be shipped out. So I hope you're getting them. Because I don't know. I don't know if they're getting them. Yeah. And I believe that's it. That's all I got.
That's it. You got. I would love to give you a challenge. Something I've never seen anyone actually do. I would like to see you make a cute furry Xenarthra.
A what?
An
the hell is that?
armadillo.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pedestrian.
Is it? I've never seen anyone do a cute armadillo.
Oh, so just a cute armadillo, or does he specifically have to be fuzzy?
No, it's got to be anthropomorphic furry like Andrew does.
Yeah,
so
armadillos are
humanoid?
very fuzzy. Yeah, they're
Armadillo?
very
Actually, I did a cartoon armadillo.
I remember him.
Yeah, for
Oh, okay. So the Amy's got you beat already, Andrew. You got to stand for that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
I'm glad I don't have to fulfill the challenge. I mean, oh man, what a shame.
Aw. But anyway, of course, it's really awesome what Andrew is doing, and it's so prolific, so prolific. Amy.
Okay, well, thanks for coming to see us, everyone, as ever. Yay, I'm glad you liked my drawing and the link came out cute enough. It's so funny. We went to a convention earlier, I was watching all these people draw, and it was just kind of interesting to see, like, my pencil was just doing differently. I'm like, oh, neat. And it's kind of cool to apply sort of a different edge to it. I'm glad it worked well and everyone liked it. But anyway, yes. So besides that, we actually do have a little bit of an update about our game, which is kind of exciting. So I don't know how much of this I should say or how much I should leave for Alyssa, but I know she's finished up the inventory system, and you've almost got the animation sequencer done. That's going through its steps,
Right.
and then that's just the dialogue. So we've got to the point with that now that we're actually starting to work on some of the stage building, so we can get something for this to be kind of folded in with. And so I'm going through and working on some of the concepts. So this is one of the sets we've actually got done. Well, it's not done because it's got to go to our guy to do the render. So but it has to start off with a drawing. So this is our first little like stage build concept art thing that we've got because we legitimately need to. So had to share with you guys. We're so super excited about it. But
It's cute. There's a hippo
Yeah.
in the water.
it probably is.
Looks great.
Ooh, that'd be a cool like character feature, something like that. But
The world
anyway,
hippo. Yeah, I agree.
the world hippo carries the entire world around on its back. So
Devours ships. Yeah.
and we're back here. But yes, so wanted to share with that. So yay! Thanks for
Well.
cheering us on.
Well, take over, Melissa.
Okay. Okay. So the inventory's done. The animation sequence already. After that is,
Yeah, I think most of the sequencing stuff is done. It's trying to get the animations to work for like the specific like character dialogues and environmental effects.
yeah.
Because we have a lot of different kinds of animations. Because it uses keying in on 2D art because that's kind of our passion. So like being able to like, well, clearly this does a lot of 2D animation. So being able to come up with the right way of compositing the animations for sets versus for characters and how to automatically associate sequences of animations for characters with dialogue functions and stuff like that. So it's coming along.
It is. It's a process, isn't it? That's true. That's true. You know the interesting thing, Melissa. My sister's name is also Melissa. Yeah. And we also call her Lissa. But the thing is, last time I saw her, she was 6.
What?
So I actually know you better than my own sister.
Oh. Maybe you'll get a chance to see her the next time you're, on your boat and off around the world.
About to say that's kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I haven't been home in decades and decades, Johan. And I left home when I was 16, so she was only 6.
Wow.
But
Must have
anyway,
a lot of siblings.
yeah, I do. I have 2.
If not even in
What do you say there,
Christmas
Johan?
or
Speak up a little bit.
not even a visit on Christmas Day or
Well, I'm on
some
the other side of the
holidays.
planet, literally.
Pretty much.
Yeah, what?
Matter of fact, I haven't been back to the States in a very, very long time. I've been to Europe a few times, but I haven't been to America. So it is what it is. It's okay.
To come visit us and your sister Melissa and have lots of whatchamacallits and yoo-hoos and Hardy's biscuit sandwiches.
Get fat. Yeah, no, that's my plan.
Yeah. Well, that's a reason traveling anywhere, right?
It is. That is the plan. Yeah.
You're not doing it right if you're not eating a little too much.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I'm going to eat a lot tonight, I hope. But anyway,
Oh,
Amron,
yeah.
dude, great picture. Say something nice to the people.
Thanks. You know me. No.
We love you, Amaran.
Do you have armadillo in Australia?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
That's
They have poison beaver ducks.
Beaver ducks. Oh yeah.
Yes, beaver ducks. Yes, we do.
Beaver ducks.
Beaver ducks.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Platypi for the Americans. Yeah.
Beaver ducks.
Now I've seen cute platypi. I've never seen a cute armadillo.
Platypi are poisonous.
They are. They are. We should
Everything's
have
poisonous here.
we should have bizarre animal night. That's what we should do. Bizarre animal night. That would be
I
fun.
don't know, create a monster. That'd be kind of cool, or a random creature.
Let's see. Do I continue the joke or have I played it out? Okay, go ahead, Eric.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
No,
Oh, but hey, I'm still at the whatever it is.
Whatever.
Pre-launch.
Whatever.
Okay, the pre-launch page for Zone for World Oz number 5 is up, and we're launching on April 21st. That's about it. Hey.
Awesome. No, that's cool, dude. And of course, we'll cover this when we get to it. We do have some things coming up, but we do have a open week. It sounds next week. So I would be cool to do something. You guys chat amongst yourselves, and I think it's always better when the artists make these decisions, actually. But awesome, and we'll look at that when it comes out. Rabbit. It is awesome. I love this pinhead, dude. It's so cool.
Thanks.
I want it on a keychain.
It is an acrylic keychain, that is for
It
sure.
should be. It should be a 3D little mini keychain. It'd be awesome.
Can you have it on your cell phone?
I don't have a cell phone, but
Oh, right.
yeah.
That's
That'll be good.
But that right there is a conversation starter.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
People go, what?
Now I carry my Mjolnir on my keychain, so
Oh, there you go. Because it shrank down really small, so you could carry it with him. And
yeah, no. I really think this would be marketable. This is Baby Yoda all over again.
There you go.
That's what it is. Baby Pinhead.
Baby Pinhead.
Baby
Yeah.
Pinhead.
I wonder what the baby Chatterer would look like. That's interesting.
Drop it on Tumblr. Does Tumblr still exist?
I don't go on social media if I can help it, unless it's like Twitter occasionally.
Really?
Anything to
I use
add?
Discord. No, all the stuff's in the thing chat. I don't know. I'm working on bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm working on my comic bits and pieces. I got my album still coming. I'm doing stuff. Nothing to see here yet. You know.
Well, you said you wrote a new song today, so that's good.
I did. Well, yeah. Last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Rabbit.
I'm always writing new songs. I mean, that's
your
just
band is-
the usual day.
What Corvette? I forgot. Your
It's in the chat of YouTube. Crying COVID. Figure out if
Corvette. I see.
Crying COVID. Yeah, it's in the But in my Instagram has got some stuff on it, and the Discord has got some stuff in it. I don't know. I'm not very active in social media, but there's music to hear, and there's only one song on Spotify so far. But I'm gonna release the album on Bandcamp or something, and then drip feed the album on Spotify afterwards. Because then people can have the whole album if they want.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, occasionally I'll write a score. I've written some over the years, but most of the time I end up getting a score from the band, and I do lyrics. Mainly, I'm a lyricist these days. I don't write scores much anymore.
I didn't write scores ever. I mean, I have done when I had to at college. But no, I just what I did last night was just chuck a random couple of drum beats on my door, and then just played guitar until I found something that sounded cool, and then just wrote a song from it.
Yeah.
And then obviously I have to write lyrics and melodies and everything else as well, but that's after.
Yeah, his band is the only one that sings songs in ancient Sumerian.
That would be cool.
Well,
with the
I
sax.
mean, to be fair, you can't understand what I'm saying half the time, I'm sure, anyway. So.
True. But, one of the greatest riff makers of all time, Tony Iommi, another great Brit. No, you take.
Yeah, there's a lot of us. There's
but
a lot of us in music.
He's got to be the greatest riff maker ever, dude. The guy has thousands of riffs he hadn't even used yet. He said that he sits in one of his very, very baroque study rooms, and he has classical music going on in the background and tea, and that's how he creates riffs. I'm like, what?
I was drinking green tea last night when I wrote my song, but that's just because I'm not drinking for a bit. Otherwise, I would be drinking.
The Iommi. Alrighty, fine.
Well, except I'm in my kitchen, on my computer. So, it's not nothing that special. I've got my Christmas lights up there, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. Your drug window. That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Drug window. I don't even know that you deserve to be spoken to today, Alan. But fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm working on things to be announced, but you can still check out Lost Pages 3 on Indiegogo. There's Raid of the White Leopard that's on Indiegogo as well. And of course, my comic, you can read the first issue on Amazon. And I found something better than Platypi.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, I love that.
The Summer of Death Leopard. Very nice.
It's a warrant.
Hey, now. It's whatever I call it. Yeah. Awesome. I do love this Pinocchio Smurf, though. That is really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alan. Johan.
Yes.
Look at this beautiful panel. Look at that, guys.
Yes, look at it.
Oh, I know.
The detail, man.
So cute. So awesome.
Little dodo.
The dodos, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I've been doing with Bonsat for
Oh my!
the Kickstarter novel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's maybe the last 2 days. I think there is
I
only
think so. Yeah.
around 38 hours to go from the
Oh wow!
Kickstarter.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it's for
how long
us.
before you? When are you guys looking at launching that though? When do you think you'll be done and it'll be delivered?
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there is a. I'm doing the illustration one by one. So, but it's close to the end. I think
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
almost finished. It's almost finished, and the novel has been written and has been uh voiced too by himself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
support the Kickstarter because after doing the novel, I think the Bonsat and I will do the Kickstarter for the comics too. Another story, different one, but
Same.
it is in comic form. So supporting this will encourage us to make the comic.
I
So
think
that's it.
so. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
beautiful.
It's great, Johan.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So many cool things coming. It's really neat. Platypi have been mentioned. They've been thrown into the universe, so you know. But anyway, let's go to Mr. Motion.
Hello. Good to be
Hello.
back.
Hey,
Have
hello.
you?
All right. So y'all can follow me on Instagram at creation.jason. Also, prayers for the families of the children and teachers that died in were murdered by
Oh,
in Nashville,
Yeah.
close to home.
yeah. Sorry about
So
Absolutely.
yeah. So that's
We'll keep
pretty
them
much it.
lifted up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we can't seem to go more than 2 years, can we?
No.
Yeah.
Also, prayers for those in the Nashville Capitol too. So
Oh yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
What's
yeah.
going on in the Capitol?
Oh, the
They're
liberals are raiding
raiding.
it.
Yeah.
They're what?
What?
The
Yeah,
liberals
they
are
are.
raiding the Capitol in Tennessee.
For what
Oh.
purpose?
Well, because of the gun violence, and they're holding up 7 fingers for 7 victims because they're including the
Blaming us
shooter as
for
well.
They're the one doing the violence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, these people are out of control. That's for
Yeah.
damn
Yeah.
sure. I mean, because when it comes down to it, when we get these shootings, they're
Retarded is
just
also acceptable.
well, yeah, but I mean, they're in the end, it's just an asshole, right? I don't really care what color or gender they are. They're just an asshole, right? And it's all the people around them always knew that they were dangerous and something like that was going to happen. It always comes out like that. But this thing with the transgenders movement, and not all of them, I'd imagine, but their movement is really doubling down on this, and I don't get it because it's not something you should be doubling down on.
No.
So
That's the wrong side to be on. Oh my goodness.
it is absolutely. I don't understand how anyone would think that's a smart idea. Uh-oh, Amy. Oh, she just threw it on you, Andrew. She already has an armadillo.
Oh, and got to
And he's got an axe. Watch out.
I accept my fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little lumberjack in that story. So like,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah, cheating again. But no, absolutely, Jason. Prayers out for the families. It's just horrible shit,
Yes.
dude.
Mhm.
But anyway, Rosa,
hi.
hi.
I love you. I love you. You.
We love you too.
Yeah.
Everybody did well tonight. And Alan's colors were very beautiful. Alan, really good. It was so good. So it's been a really busy week for us. You know, some of you, if you've been following my stuff, that my brother ended up in the hospital. He had a motorcycle accident, tried to murder himself.
Is he doing better?
So, he just had his surgery on his foot. We're hopeful that he'll be able to keep that foot. So yay for that. They put the
That's
plates
good.
in.
That's very good.
So thank you everybody who prayed for us. We really appreciate it. And of course, Herman knows we've been having a big campaign with Iron Age the hashtag for authors and creators that are in on that sort of indie movement to create their own, basically our own culture where it's free of publishers and free of all of the constraints. Pushing it down and sensitivity readers and everything else. We're planning on just sort of breaking out on our own, and it suddenly blew up this week. It got huge, and so a lot of I know he has this going on too. All of a sudden, people are wanting interviews with me, and I'm like, I have to write at some point. And I'm like, writing, but so I've done it where like every day I'm having an interview now. It's really exciting and kind of cool. But and so the Iron Age thing blew up because there was a magazine. So the magazine is called Amble Magazine. So if you see it on the Indiegogo, go support it. But I have a mom thing, and a lot of people don't realize that the Anvil #1, which is the magazine that is starting holding off, that Razor Fist went in on it, and he's like, "This is the next big thing." And so the author is my son, and we didn't tell anybody. We didn't let anybody know that we were related or anything else. There was no connection. And he put in for it, and so it's got his story on the front with the illustrations are just fantastic. And I was just like, I had such a mom thing. I started crying because I was like, "That's my son."
Yes. Moms,
right? And we're both writers, and so it's just kind of really cool. I was like, "This is what I."
That's awesome.
So go buy his next.
I still have to say congratulations to you, even though it's his story. That's awesome.
Yeah, no,
God
that's
bless.
cool. Yeah, always happy when the kids do things. I have to say, Sheldon gets points though. Little Lumberdillo. That's perfect. Little Lumberdillo. Yeah,
That's great, Amy.
that is great. Yeah. But all right. Well, thank you all very much. We will see you next week doing whatever we do, whatever the artists decide to do. Of course, we will be back with Night Owls on Sunday. Come back. We always have a good laugh at the world of entertainment. So other than that, Jeff, take us out of here, man.
Okay. Bunch of stuff.
All right.
First, there's a link in there to Anvil from Iron Age Media. Please back it. It's an old-time pulp magazine. It got funded within, I think, like 2 hours, and 6 hours it had doubled, and it's approaching 8K right now. So
nice.
It's blown up, and it's really great because me and Rose are in with that group. A lot of Comicsgate people are now working their way in there, and it's getting more and more attention, and it's helping out. I'll tell you this: my sales went through the roof. This release, I think I am past the 50% mark of last year's sales. All of last year's sales in 1 month.
That was amazing.
And I attribute that both to the fact that I did a lot of ads, but that I've had an association with Iron Age. So there's that. And of course, my links, not Watcher of the Damned, the Wizard Stone on Amazon. And that's another thing. If you've bought the Wizard Stone, please leave an honest review on whatever site you bought it from. I need those reviews. They help with ratings and rankings and all that other stuff. Also, a link to my website and my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my website so you can get updates on my next releases. And namaste, full steam ahead, damn the torpedoes.
Namaste. Damning torpedoes ensue. Later, everybody.
Goodbye.
God bless y'all.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.